Hey guys, welcome to the show. Sorry we're a bit late. We had some complications in getting Gareth ready in his hotel room in Colombia. You there, Tom?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, man. We already got like almost 90 viewers on Facebook, so hooray for that.
Nice.
Welcome all.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
That's how nice it is to get somebody from a third world country into a live stream in Europe. Fuck that.
I can't believe that. We were meant to do like 30 minutes before the show, and Gareth turns up 5 minutes before and his computer doesn't work. Nice one, mate. But anyway, we're all good to go. Thanks for tuning in for the 9th episode of your favourite show. What have we got on tonight? Let me just remind myself, because I've got pure stress. We've got the results of the remix competition, the Dolphin Remix Kompetition. We got
tequila.
We've got lots of tequila. We've got cocktail club. So Gareth's gonna show us how to make some cocktails live on air. We're gonna get you guys in the chat with us on the camera. So if you go over to the community now, if you're part of the Oblivion community, there's a chat that I've set up in there. You should be able to jump in there now. I'm just going to check that that's active, because I have been fucking rushing around like a dick. Yeah, that's active there. Just check. What else have we got? We've got Dolphins, obviously the main attraction of the show tonight, and we're going to listen to his new album together while we're drinking some cocktails, and we're going to take some questions from you guys. So if you've got questions, please get them ready and stick them in the chat. Tom will collect all of those questions, and I'll
try at least.
I'm just looking in the chat now, and I can see you all there, so safe, easy. I'm going to mute myself in there. Nice one. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to jump into the guys. Let's go. Yo, I was meant to introduce one by one, but here we are. Yo. Gareth, have you unmuted yourself? Hello?
Gareth's muted.
Yeah. Guys, you're on live screen. You're on screen live now. So, hi, Steph. Welcome to the show. Greg, welcome to the show. Gareth, you're muted. He doesn't even know. Gareth, you are on mute.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
hell. Okay, well, so tomorrow is the drop of your.
I'm working now.
Yes.
Hey. Yeah, no. Herbert, be a good technician and stick with it. Okay. I can work on that.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to do introductions anyway, because I was supposed to bring you on screen one by one. But first of all, joining us from the crew, one of my oldest friends and part of Oblivion and Prospect is Steph Deathmachine. So welcome to the show, Steph. Hello. Introducing second, the absolute nightmare personified, that is Gareth, because he's...
Hey, it's me!
Welcome to the show,
You went on
Gareth
a skiing
Thrasher.
trip, I heard.
What?
You went on a skiing trip, I heard.
He looks like on a skiing trip.
This is salt for the rims, don't worry.
Sure. And introducing the star of the show, one of my oldest friends, who's got, he's the man of the moment at the minute. We've got a remix competition from him today to announce the winners from. We've got his album to listen to, the mighty Gregory Dolphin. Welcome.
Yo. How's it going, Joe?
Yeah, good, man. Good. So I can see that the chat's filling up like crazy already. Guys, the best place to view the show is on YouTube. So you get yourself over there and click subscribing on the YouTube channel as well, so that you get notifications when we go live. All right. Is the sound working good for everybody? That's what I'd like to know. So can you comment in Facebook or YouTube or wherever you see? That would be really useful. Just checking who's in. Wow, we got a lot of views
Bunch
already.
of fucking people.
Hundreds.
There's already almost 150 people in the Facebook and YouTube combined.
Nice. Awesome, guys. Don't forget to give us a like and share the stream now. Give it a share. Fuck's sake, we need more people. Let's have carnage. Right, so first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do the new blood section. Gareth, you look like you're dying for a drink already. Are you okay?
Hey, dude, I'm ready to make cocktails.
The cocktail section isn't yet, so make yourself a drink now.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Just all well, let's just all start off with a little bit of tequila, won't we?
Well, I've got a beer.
Okay, I'll do a shot of tequila for you guys, right? As you're
I'll do it with you.
Well,
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. And if you've got drinks at home, get yourself a drink.
Right,
Because
I'm
we're
going to
gonna,
get tequila then.
you're going to get tequila. Okay. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to listen to the best submissions, the winners for the remix competition. Tequila's in the freezer and not going anywhere.
Yeah, you're pussing out again, fucker. Last episode also.
Yeah, Gareth, you got shitloads of background noise. Sort it out. Right.
not anymore.
Okay. Right.
Them
So,
technicians.
first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do the new blood.
New blood.
Right, so the new blood this week, this month even, is slightly different to usual. Normally we take submissions, but this time we did a remix competition. The remix competition was for a remix of Greg's track, Dolphin track, off this record, The Death of THEOKOLES. We received 55, was it 55, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah, 55 submissions for this, and there was some really good stuff in there. Some of it wasn't so good. It was interesting to listen through, but it was nice to see that people had taken the time to submit, and it was nice to feel that we'd given people something to do with their time while they were cooped up in the houses in the current situation. So thank you all for taking part for a start. I guess really we should announce somebody and play some music, unless anybody's got anything to say. Any news from you guys?
Yeah, I'm still alive.
You're still alive?
Yeah.
Fair point.
When do we start the cocktails?
How was your journey, actually? I should really open
It was actually a nightmare, really.
Yeah?
Traveling during Corona time to Colombia is not what I'm used to.
Yeah.
There's less cocaine on the airplane, is there?
And you had a connecting flight too, yeah?
Dude, it was the horror. The lounges were closed. I had to travel like a normal person.
Oh no.
Sit with all the peasants.
Fucking hell, man. I don't know how people do it. That was it. Go to the demo, Bill Park.
Okay, alright. I'm going to play the first track from the new blood while we get warmed up. Everybody gets a bit of alcohol in them. So, first up, what do we have here? So, the remix competition for Dolphin. First winner. This one's a bit of a cheat, but it's still a winner. Let's announce first one. Congratulations!
Hey.
It's the Souls of XATURATE for their input. Not saying
What a
the winner.
surprise!
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Greg did not know who the winners were, right, Greg? I removed all of the names from the
True
tracks.
story.
Yeah.
Yep.
I gave him 55 tracks with just numbers on and said, I'm not telling you who they are. I don't want any bias, so pick from them. And that's what we did. So,
But I have to say something though.
yeah.
I think it's great that Sinister Souls, after all these years, still has to enter a competition to get a release.
Yeah, I hope you're in the chat, Fred.
Shots fired.
I'm kidding.
All right, I'm gonna play it, and we'll give some feedback and get her on what's going on in the chat. So let's get some. All right, yeah.
Tune in to the Oblivion Underground Show. You are now tuned in to the Oblivion Underground Show.
All right, nice one. I enjoyed that. It's not the full track, obviously, and I put some vocals over there, stop it getting stolen. But yeah, Greg, tell us why you picked that one.
It's a nice, refreshing change on the original. It's got the drum and bass stuff. It's got Fred's kicks in it. He's done a lot of work with the production, and it sounds crisp. It sounds really good. So yeah, I was very happy with it.
Nice, I agree. Steph, you mastered this one. What's your feedback on it and thoughts?
Great, sounded really good. As Fred stuff does. I think it's a really good track. It's a good transition track if you're starting a set kind of more drum and bassy. It's one of those ones where you're going to use it as a bridge probably into hardcore because it's got both of those elements to it. So yeah, it's good.
Nice. Any feedback in the chat, Tom?
Well, yeah, everybody likes it. It's dope. Nice kick change, clean track, super smooth roller. Yeah, it's all positive actually. And I need a coffee and salt water.
Is that a cat you had on the screen then, Greg?
Yeah, it's the cat. It's one of them.
You're talking to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that app now, haven't I?
Yeah, do it live. What does it say?
Maybe speech into human speech.
Maybe the cat hated it.
Yeah. Yeah, all he said was fuck off.
Fuck off. My CPU is maxed out, man. What the fuck?
It's Gareth. Gareth will do that to you.
What, maxing my CPU?
Yeah, just being anywhere near a computer will do that.
Fucking hell. Okay, I'm just trying to fix this. Tom, have you got any stuff in the chat to talk about while I try and fix this problem, mate?
Well, somebody said amazeballs. I think that's worth to note. I can shout out some people that are in the chat, actually. We got Chaos Engine, Sebastian, welcome, Tripped. We got Dean the Devastator, Bo, Mikos, Fred. There's a bunch of people in there, definitely. Necrokick, Eric, Seattle, what up? You got MRLK. That's a Belgian guy as well, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we got Necronomicon, we got Revolt, we got Kim Chioto Panyans. I'm not sure who that is. Is that somebody that makes the food that Kin posts, like the kimchi and shit? He's been posting that a lot. Yeah, he does.
No idea. Okay. I fixed this problem, man. Chrome was maxing me for some reason. Bunch of shit. Gareth, can you hear the music there well, or is it a bit shit over Skype?
Well, Gareth's muted.
Oh yeah. Gareth.
Hey, we got Lee Moss is there
Easy
as well.
Moz.
We got Xion,
Seba Chaos Engine in the house.
the tall German.
So what's going on with you at the moment, Steph? You've been quiet. You're working on an album at the moment.
Possibly. I'm making some new music. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've had a few remixes out this year, so definitely time to focus on some original stuff, I think. Obviously, I had the Somniac 1 remix that came out just a few days ago, I think, on Prospect. And yeah, apart from that, I've got another EP coming out on Motormouth in a couple of weeks, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a few bits going on.
Nice. I'm just getting this shit sorted. Sorry about this, guys. I've got all kinds of stuff going on here.
Yeah, I let some people out on the shoutouts. We got Ravex. Heresy
can
is
you hear
actually
me?
tuned in.
I can hear.
Hey!
Yeah, I can hear you now.
We got Gary again.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Show Herbert, man.
Okay.
Show the real
What my
Colombian
opinion about
uncut.
that remix?
Which remix?
Finish the Souls one.
Did you like it?
No, man. The original's much better.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the original takes some beating. Right.
Okay, sorry. Don't ask me too much. I'll just be here and
I just want to
look
give
sexy.
Fred some shit.
So,
Yeah, you're gonna make cocktails soon. Don't worry. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to announce the next winner. Let's keep moving. So next up, we have got drum roll. Prime Directive.
Oh
This
shit.
one's a bad boy, man. Let's get it on.
Hey, this is Deathmachine. You are tuned in to the Oblivion Show.
Rise! listening to Oblivion Underground.
You attack as you would a man. THEOKOLES is beyond flesh, beyond blood and bone. He is a shadow that precedes death.
You are now tuning to the Oblivion Show.
Yeah, man. That's a bad boy. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Hey, I actually like that one as well.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Fucking love it. Greg, why did you pick it?
They did a total twist on the orchestra thing. They like added their own elements and stuff, really beefed it up. Kicks were solid. Yeah, it was just a real banger. Like, thumbs up from me.
Yeah, definite thumbs up from me. Steph, any input?
I think it's got a lot of energy, which it's 175, or actually no, it's faster, isn't it? It's 190. That one, I think, is it?
185.
I forget. But yeah, it's a lot of energy in that track, and yeah, it's going to kill it on the dance floor.
Definitely. Great work, man. Great work. Any feedback in the chat? I can see everyone's fucking loving it, actually.
Yeah, Seba told something about the kicks being heavy and the atmosphere comes out clear, so that's nice.
Yeah.
He likes the filtered kicks as well. Seba's fucking talkative today, man.
He is.
Let me see. Facebook, there's not really something worth note. And that one went straight forward and then even went 1-2 gears in the second part.
Zion Tracks in the chat asking why there's Oblivion vocals over there. Because these are brand new, nobody's heard them, they haven't been released yet, and we don't want people ripping them, obviously. That's why.
Anti-Jewism.
Yeah. We haven't got Hellfish in tonight telling everybody they're shit. That's weird.
No, we just got filter.
We've got Gareth.
We've got me.
Gareth likes it.
I'm way cuter than Hellfish, so fuck it.
Okay, let's play another one. Next winners, drum roll. JEFFIUS. Congratulations, guys. This one's a UK hardcore slammer, man. I really enjoyed listening to it. I can see why Greg picked it. It was in my list too. Let's get it on.
They called him the barbarian gladiator, the warrior like none other, unmatched in speed, strength, and savage. He defeated every challenger, man and beast. None lasted more than a few minutes, most not more than a few seconds.
Yo, this is Trip. You're tuned in to the Oblivion Show.
THEOKOLES.
tuned in to the Oblivion Show.
You attack as you would a man. THEOKOLES is beyond flesh, beyond blood and bone. He is the shadow that precedes death. Allow him to fall upon you alone.
Yo, that was a banger again. Everyone in the chat absolutely loves that one.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Definitely, yeah.
It was fucking bang. Greg, why did you pick it? What did you like about it?
I mean, so straight away, they've gone and done the research. They've found samples from the same episode of Spartacus, which I like. That was awesome. Had a totally different twist on it. That middle section with the choirs and the kicks building up, and then into the break section, and all that. It's just a bang, man. It's great.
As soon as I
work.
heard it, it was like in my top 5 straight away. Fucking good work, guys. Really good work.
Yeah.
And also, you didn't see this, but in the zip when they sent it before I renamed it, they sent a little picture. I'm going to put it on screen.
Hey!
Good job, guys. Went the extra mile.
And there's a sample at the end as well. It's got like a cheeky little dolphin sample.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I was going to put it on there and edit it on, but I just left it. People can enjoy it on the release. It's fucking brilliant. Right, that's
well done, guys. Well done.
Yeah, any feedback from
Yeah,
Steph?
no, but that's easy. Just make a weird picture and you win.
No. Did you not like it, Gareth?
I couldn't hear shit here. I'm on a fucking phone in a third world country.
Okay, is that Coke on the table or is it salt?
Nah, it was amazing. It was amazing. I loved it. Every minute of it. Every second. It's great. Awesome.
Awesome, right? Steph, you mastered these, so you listened to them definitely.
Yeah, this one as well. I think was really, really good. Again, that middle section with the triplets is great. I think also it's nice. Well, one part of it that I took out of it was the half-time kind of snare. It's almost like a little nod to something that Greg does as well. So it kind of ties it in back to him.
Especially
so I thought that was quite good as well.
The last section at the end that's not on the preview there. It really sounds like Greg. It's like it's not because they've taken his track and remixed it, but they've got the flow that sounds like Greg's flow, like a real UK hardcore flow. And I was really impressed with that. So good work.
Yeah.
Good work. Everyone in the chat's going mad for it. So great.
Gurdon approves. I wanted to point that out.
Thanks, Gurdon.
And also, I think
Fred just sent me a super pissed off message, by the way, guys.
Who did? Fred,
yeah.
Saying what?
He's joining Footworks instead of Prospect. I'm like, good luck with that.
Amazing. I'm gonna go to the next one.
I'm gonna shut my mouth, okay? I'm just not gonna do. I'll just sit here and look sexy, okay? You do.
Yeah, you need to work on the lighting.
You're getting cold.
What's going on? You've gone. You've disappeared off the freaking screen. Where have you gone?
Yeah, that's how looking nice worked out for him. Jesus Christ.
Gareth, where have you gone?
I'm gone now.
Fucking hell.
Sound is still there though, isn't it?
Yeah, he's still there. Right, okay. Let me bring him back.
He's back.
Yeah, I'm back again. Don't worry.
Next one.
What are you doing? Right, next one. Next.
Back for crack.
Next up, we have. Congratulations, Mr. BADLXCK.
Hey.
Right, let's get this one on. Go.
tuning to the Oblivion Show.
Now rise and come with me as one.
Tune into the Oblivion Show.
Now rise!
This is Joy D here. You're listening to the Foreskin Show.
Yeah, man, that was great. Fucking well done. It is bad luck, right? Not bad luck. People are saying in the chat bad luck. No, it's definitely bad luck. I'm pretty sure. Congratulations, anyway. Greg, Dolphin, why did you pick it?
BADLXCK. Yeah, it was really good. It took the orchestral samples. I did something fresh with them as well. You know, kind of like transposed them, made new melodies out of the orchestra and stuff. Really, really nice. Kicks were solid. It was that kind of, big ravey synth thing going on as well. It was really, really nice work.
Yeah, Steph, input.
Yeah, this one again, great energy. That kick, sort of, even though it was kind of. Don't want to say simplistic, but there was something about it that carried it through the whole track, I think. Yeah. So that to me is the sign of something that's well done. That sounds simple, but it keeps your attention.
Energy and everything feels like it fits.
Yeah.
I actually saw him making that live. Sometimes he streams live on Facebook when he's making tracks, and sometimes he streams games, sometimes music. And I was scrolling through Facebook, and I just happened to click on it, and he was making the track, and I was like, "Fucking hell, that sounds banging!" And he was actually one of the first people to submit. That came in. I think it was about 3 or 4 days after the competition started. So he nailed it. Correct me if I'm wrong, dude, but it was quick, right? Shout out to Kin, who's arrived in the chat, by the way, already abusing everybody. How much?
Love Kin.
Gareth,
merch to everybody already.
Did you like that one? Gareth.
Did I like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I thought it sounded pretty fucking good. But do you guys ever say anything negative about a track here?
No, these are winners. But if you want to say negative, then go for
that's
it.
Why. Okay.
Yeah, you only say negative shit about the guests, man.
It's like also sweet. No, but actually, this was actually pretty cool. I like the way Bad Luck spelled.
Yeah.
You're not from England, are you, Bad Luck?
No, he's French.
See, that's okay. So actually, it's a good track. I'm surprised actually about how high the quality of all these remixes are.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Fred's that kind of new, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, well, a lot of these
but
guys...
for the rest, not really. No, actually a good track. The problem is I can't hear it really well through this fucking third world country phone here.
Yeah.
But for the rest, it's good. Yeah.
I'll send them to you after the show so you can listen to them when you go to sleep.
Then I can play them all here in Bogota.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure.
He's fun. And I'll upload them on some fucking torrent site, right?
Yeah, that's fine. No problem.
Soul sick, baby.
A lot of these guys that you say that the quality is good. Quite a few of these guys normally have submitted to our New Blood section, which is where we give feedback to people, and they're kind of from the same staple that are submitting and getting feedback.
Okay, that's kind of like the fresh meat of Oblivion, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So.
No, yeah. Okay. Well, it makes sense because they all sound good. I would rock them. Actually, I'm gonna rock them all. If you send them, Joe, I'm gonna play all the versions in a row.
Play all the versions in a row. Okay.
All the versions, yeah. No, I got 6 hours to go tomorrow, so fuck it, we'll do it. Yeah.
He actually needs it.
Yeah. Tom, anything of note from the chat? I've closed all of my windows mainly because Chrome is killing me.
Yeah, everybody's saying it was actually
Chrome is
Hellfish.
killing you.
Yeah. Not Corona.
Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, there's not really. Everybody's positive, or it's talking about how it's Hellfish, but not really. Sounds like good Frenchcore to me from Moss, and that's a good thing.
Yeah. Somebody said it sounds like early Satan, which is a big compliment, I think.
Oh yeah, I saw it as well. Yeah.
Early Satan. Is that in another way kind of like saying that the new Satan, he doesn't like it or something?
I don't know. Who said it? Somebody said it in the chat. I don't know. Let's hunt him down. Oh, Hellfish is on his way.
Who the fuck is flagging down my fucking brother Dennis?
Oh shit, is Hellfish coming?
Problem, man.
Yeah.
We better fucking mute chat, man. Fuck that. We don't need no fishy responses, do we?
Right. Exactly.
Where is Hellfish?
We're gonna have another drink. You should.
Yeah, let's do another fucking shot, won't we?
Yeah, guys, do another shot.
Yeah, let's get loose. Right. It's all a bit rigid right now. Let's get a bit more.
Joe, get your fucking tequila out. You're pushing out again.
Oh,
pushing out again, motherfucker.
I've got an assistant today.
Hey, beer is not tequila,
Tequila. Here we go.
Last time he was also drinking kiddie fucking liquor, man.
Have you got
kiddie liquor? Like, you know what I hate most?
What?
Besides men in, well, a lot of men men that drink fucking girly cocktails, they're the worst.
Well,
they were drinking that Pushkin red vodka shit. That's 14.9%.
Come on.
Yo, I sent these guys to the shop. I sent these guys to the shop before the show, and they came back with some weak ass vodka because Francis was scared of getting too wasted. I know you're.
But you're the boss. You should have taken fucking action, man.
Did he lose his balls or his virginity?
Both.
Everything.
Right, we got a drink.
You lost it all.
Has everyone already had their drink?
Cheers.
Yeah,
and cheers to everyone at home. Thanks for tuning in. Ooh, tequila. Is this a good one, Gareth, or not? Is the only fucking one they have?
Which one?
Camino. Tequila Camino.
Show me the bottle. Then
it's there, look, man.
Show me the bottle. Is it okay? I'll tell you one very important fact about tequila.
Yeah.
It's super important. Okay, what does it say? Does it say 100% agave on it?
It doesn't say 100% at mine.
Well, then you've got shit tequila. Yeah, you got the worst. That is fucking, dude.
Hey, Tom, that's tourist
be ashamed
tequila.
of yourself. Okay, Greg understands.
It's got a percentage.
He got that from me.
That's because I
Greg got his tequila.
Okay.
You understand? What do you have, Steph? What tequila did you get?
Hang on.
He's got to ask Karen.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. She's making them.
Karen, what tequila did I get?
While Steph's gone, guys, YouTube is the best place to be to watch the show, so get yourself over there.
Yeah, that's where I am. I'm on YouTube as well.
Yeah, you are. Facebook's shit, and it will probably get pulled down at some point, so come over
Mark
to YouTube,
subscribe,
and get in the high quality chat. Also,
yeah, I got CQ, Mook, you're right, man. CQ, 50% salt in this bitch.
Once we get to
I'm getting into some Patron at the moment.
Oh yeah, what have you got?
Patron, my man.
Patron.
Patron, how do you say it?
Patron fine. I mean, like, Don Julio is the best to use for cocktails, but Herbert here. Herbert, come say hello. Come on. My brother from another Colombian mother.
Oh shit.
Adore, which is fine for cocktails, because it at least is 100% agave. Blanco, it's good. Yeah, it's fine. But half of you guys got it wrong.
Yeah, sure. Right, Gareth, just wait. We'll come on to the drink section in a minute. I've got one track left to play because we're holding everybody up, right? But what I will say is, I forgot to mention before that when we've reached, let's say, 100 likes, is that a bit ambitious? I don't know. 100 likes across all networks. We're going to do a special prospect sale where we're going to do basically giving away stuff off the prospect site, like 50% giving away. So guys, share the stream and like the stream, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, and we're going to combine the likes, and whenever we've hit a threshold, let's say 100, but it'll probably come down when we're drunk, I don't know. Tom's going to count the likes. When we've reached that threshold...
We went for 30 to 41 already on YouTube.
Yeah, awesome. So keep hitting the likes.
The Jews are awakened now.
And we're going to do like a flash sale on behalf of Gareth. So get the likes coming in. The quicker they come in, the more time you've got to get your order in before the end of the show, right? Okay. So I'm going to play the last track, the last winning track from this release. And it is...
Boss.
Last one is Terror, 280 BPM Terror. Right? Let's go.
Allow him to fall upon you alone, and you are dead. Arise and guard me!
You are now tuning to the Oblivion Show.
All right, so second mic. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, Terror. Terror.
What a beast.
What did you like about that one, Greg?
It's, you know, that. It was just a beast, man. It's like it took everything and just made it completely something else. It's got, you know, it's got the samples, but the rest of it is just like a great big fuck you.
Yeah, that bit again where it just goes fucking insane. Super impressive.
Production was tight. It was loud, noisy, horrible. It's just everything you want from a bit of Terror, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, distorted, crunchy, painful. I loved it.
Are you trying to get me drunk? Fucking hell. Steph, any input?
Not a lot more to add, really. Yeah, it was brutal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
in a good way. Yeah, it just just completely took the concept and just, it still felt like a remix, but it was so different to the original, obviously. But no, it was great, and those super fast drum rolls in the middle were really cool as well.
Yeah, I think Gareth's had a fit.
It's frozen.
Wait,
the last line froze him up, didn't it?
Well, we needed
get
to come
the powder,
back
not the rocks. Don't get the crack, man. Come on.
Yeah, it's cocktail time now, and we need Gareth. Let me try and get hold of him. So anyway, here we go.
He's back in, I think.
He's back. You're upside down.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm an upside down man.
Yeah, he's on the other side of the world, isn't he?
Put me on the right
Only
side.
Makes sense.
Turn it the other way around. Turn it the other way.
Yeah, turn it around the other way. Yeah. Herbert, come on.
All right.
You're the worst technician out there.
Okay, so congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to the winners.
I'm still upside down. Whatever.
Gareth, background noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep the prostitutes quiet, please.
Yeah.
Keep
your party quiet. Well done to the winners, but also there were some good tracks that didn't make it. I'd like to give a couple of shouts. Antone's track was good. Mika's track was also very good, and there were a couple of others that were really good. We only had 5 slots, and we wanted to make sure that we had a diverse EP with 5 tracks, so they were the ones that made it. Yeah, Greg, anything to add on that?
Just want to give a shout out to whoever did that crazy remix that had the death metal track halfway through that just went absolutely mental.
Yeah,
and then just completely changed from being the original to being a death metal track. That was fantastic, but it didn't make the top 5.
Okay, I'll dig it out.
Okay, why didn't it make the top 5 if it was so fantastic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was terrible. It was terrible. But it was awesome at the same time. It was awesome because it was so terrible.
Sometimes terrible things are awesome in life, right?
That was a great example.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so people asking
honorary play sometime, Joe.
People asking what did people win? The prize is that they're going to be on a release. That will be the next Oblivion release. It'll be a digital release that will come out. So those 5, and Greg was toying with the idea of doing a 2020 VIP or something of the track, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there'll be those. I'll show now, actually.
Winners all get dolphin tattoos as well.
Everyone gets a free dolphin tattoo.
I heard Karen and Liz both had a dolphin above their ass, like a tramp stamp.
Like a tramp stamp, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they have. I know.
Yeah, I want one too.
That's what you fell for, right, guys?
By the way, we got the 100 likes, so we got some discounts.
Already? Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so let me just show this shit. Okay, so the winners: Sinister Souls and XATURATE. Well, same person, Fred. Rupture and Jeff. Prime Directive, Moz, and BADLXCK. Congratulations, guys. That's the next Oblivion release. Be proud. You did a fucking good job, man. Good work.
Whoa!
Could look a bit more impressed, Tom. Fucking hell, what, are you messaging a girl?
That's not your fucking business, is it? You don't pay enough, man. I have to do some side hustles.
That guy again, Tom, but it doesn't matter. It's fucking 2020, Whatever,
man.
Yeah.
Live your life, right?
So, Gareth, we've hit 100 likes, so we're going to do this sale now, right?
Fuck! That's really fucked up. The thing is that, all you guys get to buy fucking all the Last Prospect merch that I hate, because we're starting a new style, for 50% discount, which means I don't own shit. But it does clear out the store and make room for more.
So thanks for your likes,
actually,
guys.
there's some really good products there.
Yeah, well, here we go.
It's competition time. We're giving away stuff.
Yeah, in a way it is. Fucking hell. But yeah, I'm a loving person. I love to give.
So, you can get yourself over to the Prospect website right now, and make an order on the merchandise, and you get 50% off everything. If you
every fucking merch item.
Yeah, if you use the code Prospect Loves Oblivion at checkout, you get 50% off everything right now, guys.
I'm going in now.
Have we gone insane or what?
You must have gone fucking insane.
Discount, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, tell your mom.
Go buy that shit.
Exactly. Yeah. Tell your mother, tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend, Christmas present time, get to the Prospect site and fucking buy everything.
My mother wants
everything, because I'm getting a ton of fines from smoking in my hotel room. They told me it was 50 euros. I'm like, 50 euros? It would be like way more in fucking Europe, so that's why I'm smoking.
Well, you're going to make more money.
Merch so I can pay for my fines.
You're going to make more money in Prospect merch sales now to cover your bill. So we're technically paying for your Coke, your hookers, and your hotel room right now.
Hi, friend.
All these things are free here in Bogota. Did I just say that? Hey, come on, rewind out of this. I don't do that kind of shit. I'm a fucking, I'm a dad. I live the normal life,
You're Christian as well, right?
It's not even real beer.
Okay, mate.
It's water.
Yo, we got a question on the Facebook chat.
What's the question? Shoot.
It's from Kai Lutke. He was asking about the remixes that did not make it. Can they be put out for free as a bootleg or unofficial remix?
Well, we're going to review the ones that didn't make it. We might provide some feedback to them and put them on the EP if they can make the cut. And the rest, Greg, what do you think? It's your music. Can we release?
If people want to put it on their own SoundClouds and stuff like that, of course they can. Yeah, it's up to them. Just as long as you credit it with,
Yeah, just make sure that you credit it, guys, but wait a few days before you do anything, because we'll be in touch if you're in the category to be released as bonus tracks. Okay, so
Gareth, you might want to use that money for a new server, because it already fucking crashed, because everybody's going there now.
Is the website crashed?
Yeah.
Has it really?
Yeah.
Gareth, we've crashed your website.
Good.
Oh. Fuck you guys.
Get your favorite agent out there. Get him. He throws some rice on the machine.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I tried it once, because they say when your phone's fucked or you drop it in water, you have to put it in rice, because then the Chinese come and fix it at night. But it's not true.
And fixes it.
Just give it to Ken. He got connections.
But anyway, okay, great for crashing the site. Thanks, guys.
No problem. Hopefully,
damn! I see so much money coming in.
Yeah.
I think I have to order another 10 kilos of Coke here in Bogota.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Only 20 euros
thanks,
anyway,
guys.
so fuck
Thanks for getting me through these tough times. Yeah, appreciate it.
Right, so let's move on to the next section.
Time, isn't it?
Gareth.
Is this the last time you're going to invite me on the show?
No, you're coming every show now, because we're having Cocktail Corner every time.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Well,
I've heard Bruce is on an airplane to you to fix your fucking phone, Gareth.
Okay, so
this is not my phone.
So I'm gonna move on.
My phone actually works, man.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm in charge. Hi.
No, you're not. You only think.
Right.
Cam's in charge, Joe. Don't lie.
I'm gonna move on to Cocktail Club. Now you can be in charge, Gary. I know you're not used to this dynamic. Now it's your time, okay?
Woo!
So,
yeah.
I've got it all lined up, ready. Woo! So, if you are prepared, or if you're not, here are the ingredients for the cocktail that we are about to make live on air. Okay, so I'm going to give it a moment so people can run around the house and get their ingredients. I'm going to move over. I'm going to move my mic over here. We need to watch Gareth, because Gareth's going to show us how to make it. Okay, so I'm going to leave that on the screen a minute so people have got time. Bo says, I've only got the salt and the lime. Well, squeeze the lime in your eye and the salt up your nose. Perfect. Done.
Yeah. And you know,
the right other bottle that I had to
if
get.
you don't have all the ingredients, just leave the tail part out. You'll be fine.
What, the cock? I'm glad you prepared us with that joke, because it could have bombed. Oh, wait.
We're making cocktails now.
Yeah, we're going to make cocktails. Yeah. Get your shit, yeah. Right.
I need glass.
So, people that are just listening, you need lime, jalapeno, tequila, white, orange liquor, which is triple sec or contra, sugar syrup, and ice. Okay? And I'm going to bring up... I'm going to take this off the screen now. Lovely.
Someone is dying. Rona.
What's going on there?
Yeah, I just sniffed Corona.
Okay, so Gareth, you need to talk us through this. Can you see me here? We've got my magical hands. I'm going to do it live. Right.
Oh yeah, I can talk you through it. But you made
Christ, how big are those pieces of jalapeno? Motherfuck.
I know.
We've got bad.
How are you going to drink that?
I have no idea.
This shit will be lethal.
Now, I'll explain it to you guys, because you got it wrong straight away. Sugar syrup is fine, but the best, of course, is guava syrup. That's what you really need.
Shit, G.
I've got this cane sugar syrup shit.
We can get honey.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Sugar syrup work fine. I mean, you're English. You don't have fucking taste for cuisine or cocktails anyway.
If I'm not English.
Oh, because Dutch food's amazing, right? Fuck off.
No, Dutch food sucks. That's yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but we welcome refugees, so we get nice food from different countries, you know.
Good point.
True that.
Also, before you start, Gareth, wait. Guys, if you're not in there yet, get to the Oblivion community and go into the chat there, because I'm going to join it soon and bring you on screen and we're going to drink a cocktail together. So go over to the Oblivion community group, get in the chat there. When we've made this cocktail, we're going to come back and we're all going to raise a drink to the people that won the competition, and we're going to raise a drink to Greg for his new album, okay? So get yourself in the chat and start making the cocktails. Gareth, over to you.
Okay, I'm going to show you guys. First of all, we start, you guys are going to start with a salt rim.
I love a salt rim.
I like rimming salt rim, just basically rimming.
Okay, now actually my trick to make the perfect salt rim, where's my knife, is actually a line but cut a little bit through it. You can see me right now, yeah. Okay. But then, this way, you actually have it perfect, see? Because it cuts right through.
Nice.
Yeah? Then you take your salt. And look, you got a salt rim. See that?
Yep.
Okay. Now we're going to start with the cocktail part. Actually, the best is to already grab some ice. I need more ice, Herbert. Yeah. Fuck, it's falling on the floor. Okay, you got some ice, you already put it in the shaker. Because then the shaker is already becoming cold. That's very important. Okay. Then, for this spicy Thrasher margarita, you first take 2 slices of jalapeno. The only thing is we couldn't find fresh ones here, so I have to wash the fuck out of them, because otherwise they're all wrong. But you kind of usually you use, what's it called, a muddler? To muddle it in there, you know what I mean? So kind of like the heat comes out. You understand what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, just smash it up a bit, yeah?
Okay, so I'm muddling the jalapenos.
With the ice?
Yeah, no, see, and that's where I'm doing it wrong. No, actually I'm not doing it wrong, I'm doing it right. Okay, so you muddle it. You don't need... Okay, actually I did do it wrong, because the ice should go after the muddling, but it doesn't matter. I muddled the fuck out of it, so it's all good. Then you put like a whole lime in it.
A whole
lime.
A whole lime?
Yeah, a whole fucking lime. Okay, then 2 ounces. So that's the big part of
slow down.
Okay.
Alright, that's half a line. Remember, we've got people at home trying to do this, people on ketamine, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Right. Here we go. A whole lime.
Big up Salt Academy method.
What's happening right now?
You know, okay, you know I'm a good boy and I don't do shit like this. But you know what cocaine costs here? Costs in Cookland. In Bogota. I don't know because I don't do shit like that. Okay, so we just did the lime juice, right? Everybody got that done?
Yeah.
Yes, I got the juice. The semen.
Yeah, you got the lime juice. So you put a whole lime juice in there.
Yeah.
Then you grab the tequila.
Yeah.
You do 2 ounces of it.
What's an ounce? Is it a shot glass? An ounce?
Yeah, if you want. But it's really this, a measuring device that cocktail shakers, cocktail makers, all these fuckers, all these hipsters use this.
Okay.
Okay?
2.
In Zealand we don't. In Zealand we just fucking look.
Go on then.
Okay.
Go, man.
Then you do the second one because you need 2 of them.
Yeah, I just did 2.
You can.
Okay.
Use this.
Then Then you grab the triple sec or Cointreau or whatever rocks your boat. Take half an ounce. So that's the small one. See that?
It's a small. Oh.
Fill that.
Okay.
Throw that in.
Just half one of them. Okay.
Okay. Then, see, like amateurs will need this, half of this, so the small one.
What is it?
With a guava syrup.
Okay.
Or if you don't have it, use honey or even like cane syrup, whatever. You know, whatever you have in your house.
Yeah.
That's all in there now. See that?
Yeah.
Okay, then you fill your glass with ice. Was this new ice? Or was it? Oh, here, yeah. Fill the glass with ice. And use enough ice. You know, that's the problem with a lot of people. They have like a freezer and they put like you know, these little fucking things in it, which make like super small ice cubes.
Yeah. You need big ice.
But of course you need big ice. You know, size does matter. Also when it comes to ice.
Yeah.
And fill it fucking big time, like that. See that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, remember we already put ice in the shaker. Fuck yeah. Okay. Now it's all in the wrist, guys. If you've got plenty of practice in 5 against 1, you'll be fine. Yeah?
It's horrible, man.
Ready?
Fuck.
You put the lid on the shaker yet?
Where's the fucking lid? Oh yeah. I'm gonna turn my mic down for this.
Fuck me, I'd rather have just normal tequila.
No, you're fucking because you're not getting it right. This is the best tequila ever because this is the Thrasher's spicy margarita. It doesn't get better than that shit. Trust me.
You better make it for me next time I see you, man.
You don't see me?
Yeah, I see you. Next time I see you in real life. Fuck.
Okay, let's everybody ready to shake? This is the move. Shake and bake, baby. Oh. Wow. Put in the work.
Let's carry on with that, so.
Okay. Got that part done?
Yeah. Guys, in the chat, is the chat room open? Because I don't see it.
Nobody's making it, for all I know.
I'm done.
You're all just watching me shake.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you pour it in.
Robin, if you're watching, your shaker is like shit. Sorry, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a fucking shaker, Felix. I don't do this shit normally. I just drink it from the bottle.
Okay.
No, because you have no skills.
Guys, if you head
I got different
over
skills with
to
rims.
the community now, I think the chat got disappeared. So look in the community group right now. I'm going to paste it into the chat so you can get in there. Right, try that. And then I'm going to try and bring people in. Right. Let's switch to...
I got a good shake, don't I? Yeah, she
Hey, if you can pour it.
Okay, guys, and then I don't usually do this because I think this is kind of a bit girlish, but you know, in cocktail land, you know, they do this. So you take like a piece of like lime, cut it off, cut it in the middle, put it in there for decoration, and then you also take a little jalapeno, put it in there for decoration. It's
Joe likes that shit.
If you're like a real man, you'll drink it before you... Yeah, what are you...
Guys,
what
get
are you
yourself
doing
into
with
the chat
decoration?
room and raise a glass with us.
So did you get your decoration part right?
Oh shit, hold on. Not yet. I'm fucking...
Yeah, Joe, take your fucking umbrella out. Put it in there.
I'm covered in cocktail, mate. I'm trying to get the
Cocktails
chat
with
open.
umbrellas are for men that do it with another man, and I don't fucking judge because I feel everybody should do the thing. But what the fuck is an umbrella in a cocktail, right?
Yeah.
Joe likes all that shit.
Like
man.
as if you're like sipping your cocktail while it's pouring
Here
outside.
we go, right. Everybody's coming into the chat. If you're not got your camera on in the chat, you need to turn it on. Hey, Bo. What's up?
Colin, you look like you need to be taken in fucking mental hospital, man.
What's up, Bo?
Take care of yourself. Leave the
Antones,
animals
big
alone,
Antones.
Colin. Leave
What
them
you like?
alone.
Right. Get it. Oh, I'll pour it. Go on then. Right.
Bitch.
Okay.
Okay, let's change to a different view than this shit. Right, that's
Yo, what
the
up,
people in the
Felix?
chat.
German massive. The Germans.
The Germans. Okay.
The Germans.
Right, let me make this bigger. This is a fucking logistical nightmare. Where is that? Right, I'm gonna pour the drink.
Cheers, and
Oh my god.
Well, this is a shit shaker, man. What the
Have to open it.
You don't open it, you strain it out, don't you?
take the risk, Joe. Come on, man.
Okay, but you have two different types of shakers. This one already has the strainer in it. If you don't have the strainer in it, then you need a separate strainer, of course.
Yeah, let's do this. Fuck it.
Amateurs.
Amateur hour. Right, good. I take it I'm last, like normal.
Are we just waiting on Joe? Is that it?
I think so, yeah.
I'm trying to get everybody in the chat, look. Right.
Everyone's in the chat, we're just waiting on you.
Look, no, the fucking group chat. Right.
I made two.
Colin, did you take your fucking shirt off?
Finally.
Getting frisky in Detroit, man. Fuck.
So, Joe,
Throwing
you got your
shot
cocktail.
ball? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
man. Yeah.
Thanks,
Okay.
So, here's...
So, Thrasher spicy margarita.
Yeah.
You know, spiced and rimmed for his pleasure.
Okay, and we're dedicating this to competition winners and in celebration of Greg's album release. So
Yeah, which is absolutely amazing.
yeah,
And
man.
to Jehovah, please.
Love you guys. Well done,
Cheers, guys.
competition winners.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Time to get fucked.
Woo! Wow, that's really salty, man. Jesus Christ.
And that's spicy.
Yeah, the first sip is always salty.
Yeah, I seen how much I've got on my rim. It's not the first time I said that to you, Gareth.
No, that's very true.
No comment.
So, what do you think?
I think awful. I think it's great.
Good.
It is good, eh?
Well, it's really good.
It's got that spice of the jalapeno that makes it a manly drink instead of like just a girly drink.
Let's see if there's anybody talking in the chat. One sec. Anybody in the chat with a microphone on? Talk.
They've all passed out.
Hello?
They're drunk already.
Hello?
And
You're not sure you want people to do this? I can hear you, Bo. Talk.
That you said?
There's Russians in there. Fuck.
Yo, what's up?
It's so confusing. I can hear you like
Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the show. Oh, Mr. Badluck is in there, man. Congratulations on winning, dude. Big ups. Respect. Easy Antones in the place. Oh, there's Killian. Easy Killian. Florian. Felix. The fuck? Oh, awesome. Right, I'm going to finish this drink. Easy. Okay. Right, should we move on to the next section? Let's get back.
Yeah, I'm already making another one.
Okay. Right.
Like a pro.
I'm going to mic check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah.
Fuck this baby.
Okay. I've completely lost track of where we are. Cocktail Club, good. Raise a drink, good. Right, let's talk about this fucking album, shall we? It's about time. Are you making another drink there? Can you move over, please? Thanks. Right. Album. Yes.
Album.
So, Greg, you have got the album of the year coming out, apparently.
Maybe, hopefully.
I think so.
It's a labour of love.
I think it's fucking amazing, mate, to be fair.
Well, cheers, man.
Yeah, it is.
Me too.
Top quality, really good.
Like, thanks, Gareth.
Until you make it, right?
Okay, so let's talk about this album. So, first of all, Gareth, shut up.
Herbert, shut up, man.
Someone will get mute.
I'm gonna mute Gareth unless it comes back quite soon.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Anthony, fucking hell. Gareth, your background noise is horrific.
I'm done.
To answer in the chat, yes, it's Greg Dolphin's second album. Greg, we're going to talk about the chapters one by one as we go along. But first of all, tell us about the album. Tell us the journey from the last album to this album, please.
All right, so when I finished my last album, it was like, okay, how do I up my game now? You know, how do I take it up to another level and stuff? And hey, girlfriend. And so I took some time out. I got a music theory teacher. I was like, okay, I'm going to learn more about music. You know, kind of like I wanted to improve my technical skills, but I wanted to really improve my kind of musical knowledge. And I found this awesome guy called Jordan Hunt, and he released his music. He works with people like FKA Twigs, if you know, kind of weird electronic music.
Yeah.
And all sorts of like really famous musicians. And he lived around the corner from me, so I hooked up like kind of like weekly music theory classes with him. And the first time I went, he was like, okay, tell me what kind of music you like and what kind of stuff do you want to look at. And I played him some Nils Frahm and he'd never heard the song before. I played him this Nils Frahm track, and he listened to it and he played the whole thing back to me on the piano first time. Like, he'd never even heard the thing before. I was like, wow, that's fucking incredible. So I was like, you'll do. Hey, hi.
Hello.
Hey.
So I stuck with him for a year. I kind of like learned loads of new shit about like, you know, music theory and kind of, you know, how stuff really works, really breaking apart music and stuff. And then I went in and I was like, okay, I'm going to write something way better than I've ever done before. And I started on Ebbs. And that was a real kind of a labor of love. You know, I really put everything into that. It was like, okay, I'm gonna make something, you know, way bigger and better than I've ever done before. I came out with Ebbs, and then Flows came straight after, and Flows is quite a different track, and it's very unusual. And I had those 2 tracks, and the idea was I'm going to do an EP, and I went to see Gareth, and I said, I've got these tracks that are way better than I've ever done anything before. They're like, next level shit for me, as far as I'm concerned. And he went, then go write me an album. And I was like, fuck, okay. I wasn't expecting
no pressure.
that.
Just do it.
Yeah. So, went away and I fucking wrote an album. And, that the Ebbs and Flows were the catalyst to it all. But, all the tracks kind of built from that. For me, when you think about what an album is, you've got to start with a concept. It's about, what are you trying to say? And it's a big statement when as an artist. You kind of, when you release an album or you release something big, it's kind of, you're saying this is who I am, and albums are very different to 12 inches in the for a 12 or a single, you kind of just you do dance floor stuff, or you do whatever. These are small kind of pieces, but an album is a very, very big body of work, and it's kind of like a statement piece about saying this is who I am right now. So I kind of like thought about the concept and what it meant to me and what I was trying to say, and Information Asymmetry was really about identity and kind of being authentic, being who you really are. But Ebbs and Flows was more about the things I've learned in my life, the things that you really need to kind of live a healthy life. And it's not just your body. When I was younger, it was just like, I'm just going to party all the time, and as long as I'm kind of self-conscious and I think about things, and I kind of like think about the world, then that's all good. But what I learned was you've got to look after your body, you've got to look after your your soul, your spirit, and you've got to look after your mind as well. And they were the 3 parts that really, I thought, these are the things you've got to develop and grow as a person, to have this kind of well-balanced, well-lived life and stuff. And that's the idea of the 3 chapters came from that.
Okay, awesome. And so Gareth, give us an insight into the other side of the coin. So when Greg came to you and the realization of the album, and what you thought when you first heard that EP.
Well,
he didn't hear it. He didn't hear those 2 tracks. He just
I'll tell you how it happened from my side, because he was telling me, I got these tracks and they're a bit experimental, and I was like, but that's exactly what we need, because hardcore needs a kick up the fucking ass, because it's getting boring, generic, whatever. And so he was like, not sure about, can I even like do this, because they're like very like different. And I'm like, fuck yeah, we're gonna do this. And then I stole the idea from Tom Waits. Actually, he has this album where it's like a 3-piece, it's like 3 chapters: Ballers, Brawlers, Bastards, and they're all like in a different fucking theme. One's like experimental, one's just stomping, one's like a bit jazzy. And so I pitched the idea to Greg. I said, why don't we go for a concept album where you just like let like weirdness reign, and like anything, anything goes, because we'll just make it 3 chapters that like, give 3 different insides in your world. Right, Greg? It was something like that, right?
Yeah, totally, yeah.
And you fucking nailed it, And to be honest, like, I think also like the last year myself, I've really been rethinking everything, and I want music to be dangerous again. And fuck the rules, fuck genres, fuck fucking the boxes, all that shit. And so like at the moment, I'm just pushing everybody to just do the weirdest shit, the most out of the box, just that comes from your soul, instead of like, like an album. Like if I listen to an album, I listen to it from A to Z like the artist intended, like when I put on like whatever, like a Rolling Stones album, or fucking Run the Jewels, or fucking a black metal album, there's a story behind it. There's something that's, that's happening there. And that's something that I was missing in electronic music at the moment, So I wanted to go back to those roots, and Greg is the perfect guy to set that fucking bar there, to kind of like let's make music about the music again. Because if you like do an album and it's like 10 dance floor bangers, everybody's only going to choose like 3 of them anyway, and the rest are really actually just going to be for nothing. You know what I mean?
May as well make it worthwhile.
Yeah, and like this ebbs and flows, I can fucking honestly tell you this. This is like, I never really listened to electronic music that much at home, but this is an album that I will put on from start to finish and actually play it and fucking be sucked into this world. And that's what I think we should move more towards to again, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he fucking nailed it. And it's actually, I think, what he's done with this Ebbs and Flows album, he's put the bar so fucking high, but this is where we need to go, man. Let's make music again. Let's make it dangerous. Let's fuck genres, borders, this and that. Artistic freedom to the max, and that's what he fucking nailed. And I think that's going to be the blueprint for Prospect anyway, for the coming years, definitely. So this album that Greg made is super important on so many levels. Yeah, for me, it's really, I mean, it's a game changer.
I think, Cam, stop running the water, thanks. I think this is, the last album was good, and I really liked it, but this album is like landmark material. It's like, it sounds like, because I know you so well, it sounds like all of the things that we've listened to in our past. It's like an accumulation of like Tipper and Funksterong and all these different, I hear it all in the album, and it's fucking awesome, man. It's not like a hardcore album, you know, it's like an electronic music album. It's like a legit something you would hear on like a big label like Warp or something like that. I'm not saying you're not a big label, Gareth, but you know what I mean.
But Joe, you're totally right.
Yeah.
That is exactly it. This album, for me personally, I mean, it could have been on Warp or Planet Moo if they were like a few years back, for instance, you know?
Yeah.
Quality wise, it's up there, totally, you know, and actually that is, you're putting it exactly where it is. That's exactly where we need to fucking go, you know? Make music about music again. And I think even like now this whole Corona period has made that even more essential, because you're not raving at the moment, but everybody here in this chat or watching this loves this music from their heart. I mean, the artists, the fucking people that play, we're all in this together. And this is an album you can listen to A to Z. Because it's not just made for the dance floor. There's tracks that will fucking brutally kill it on the dance floor. Yeah. But this you'll put on, and you'll enjoy it.
It's crossing boundaries. It will appeal to people everywhere.
Like with old Planet Moo and Warp as well. Totally, you know? Yeah.
And the ironic thing is, I don't know if it's ironic, but that's kind of where Greg's roots went for a moment. He kind of traversed through hardcore and then into Planet Moo and like this, and it feels like everything's come together, like it's full circle. Yeah. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. Can I just add? I think one of the things that struck me as being so excellently done in this album was the balance between everything, because it goes to so many different places and it also tells a story whilst it's doing it, but everything's cohesive as well. So that to me is like a huge achievement on top of how awesome the tracks are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's really, and you know, okay, if it wasn't on Prospect, I would still have the same opinion about it. Okay, just saying. You know, really, like this album would blow me away, even if it was on fucking a label that I hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would be fucking jealous if it was on a label I hate. But luckily, it's on Prospect, so I'm not jealous. But it is that, you know, it's like a fucking trip you get taken on. Like, I've never done LSD, but I remember listening to the album from A to Z and thinking, wow, maybe I don't even need LSD because I'm fucking...
Maybe
I don't know.
Listening to it on LSD is the key to the kingdom. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, well, maybe I should do LSD for the first time in my life.
Herbert, give him LSD.
Herbert,
now's the time.
I can help you with that. No problem.
All right. So first of all, let's throw an ear or an eye onto the artwork. This is awesome in my opinion. Bo smashed this out the park. Greg, any words on this? The process involved, etc.
Yeah. So Bo and I talked. So the first album, I got that guy that did Gabor, that worked on like, it was high-end computer games and stuff like that, and it was what I wanted from the first album, was this kind of real blend of organic and technology, kind of like a kind of mix of the two things. But for this album, it was a different story. This was really about the kind of like, let's say, the mind, body, and soul kind of experience. It's kind of the balance of life. And I talked with Bo. I feel like I've got a connection with those guys, with Bo and Peter.
They're good people, man. Shout to Peter and Bo. Respect.
Yeah. So
yeah, and I'm going to throw something in here.
Go on.
I'm going to be honest. Usually I'm a fucking dictator. I'm a fucking Nazi. I'm kind of like Adolf Hitler, but without gassing Jews. But that came up pretty well, right? Okay. But so like I was not involved in the artwork part, and at first I was like a bit skeptic. I'm like, okay, but the way it turned out, I have to admit, I think it looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, I thought you didn't like it. Yeah. I was going to dance around that, but you like it in the end, yeah?
Yeah. There was one thing I didn't like in the first version. That was the typo, but we discussed that. And now, man, when I got the vinyl in my fucking hands, I was like, okay, I totally get it now.
There we go. Big circle is complete.
It's really good. Yeah.
I mean, it's very much. It was very much a collaborative experience between, me and Bo, and we kind of sent mood boards to each other. We got a kind of feel of what we were trying to talk about and trying to achieve and stuff. And then you, Bo, yeah, right? Bo got it. She knew what I was talking about. She knew what I was feeling and stuff, and she went, and yeah, I'm so happy with it. She did. It's a great job. She did really, really good. And I think it's something that's really striking, and it stands out, and it's going to stand up. It's going to kind of like one of those.
It tickles the Pink Floyd fan in me somehow.
Yeah. It tickles the Pink Floyd, but it also tickles you downstairs, right, Joe?
Yeah. For sure.
No, I actually think it looks amazing, and people out there, you haven't had it in your hands yet, but trust me, it really looks and feels and sounds. The sound also, besides the artwork being great, it sounds so good on vinyl, and the fact that like it even sounds great with some sides having free tracks on it, which if you're like into this kind of stuff, that's pretty difficult usually, to get like it all sounding super tight. Yeah. But it sounds fucking amazing. I even think it sounds even better on vinyl than just on digital. It's crazy.
Well, if you want to check this designer out, Bo, obviously we're all a big fan already, but if I can get this in here, where the fuck is that just disappeared to? Here we go. Right, this is Bo's page. Bo is Uru, or URRU on Facebook, and there we go.
Lisa, can you please do what we discussed?
So this is we're talking about. I was getting graphics off.
Save that for later.
Right. So this is her page. So you should go over there and check her out. If anybody wants her artwork, etc., then get over there and do that shit. Okay, so we've done the overview of the album. Let's now go into specifics. So let's move into EBS. Not EBS. Fucking sorry, I'm a bit drunk now. Part one.
Yeah. You lightweight. But you see, that's the whole thing. But before we start, all these pussy cocktails at these fucking pussy hipster bars, fuck that shit. I'm gonna start a bar one day. Agree?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna get the shit taste after one drink.
No more Pushkin for Joe. Fuck you, man.
No more. Okay, so Greg.
Yeah, man.
Tell us about part 1.
So part 1 is the experimental stuff. It's I guess it's about really the mind and the kind of like, you know, how you feel about the world and how you think about the world and stuff like that. You know, it's you know, not being scared of experimenting and trying something new. You know, not sticking to the what everyone else does. You know, think outside the box, try something new. You know, be yourself. And that's what it's really about. Those tracks are all kind of, you know, they've all got something different and unusual about them. I think the last time we spoke, Joe, on the Oblivion podcast, we did an interview. I kind of told you about.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm muting Gareth. Right, carry on.
the last time we spoke on a Oblivion podcast,
Gareth, I muted you because you were being loud. Carry on, Greg.
5 minutes in a naughty corner.
Yeah. You know, we talked about a track that I wrote that I think it was like the first track where I kind of really, I wrote what I was really feeling and all the things that were in my head. I managed to write. Yeah. And that ended up being Golden Linings. That's the first track on the album. You know, and that's a real kind of orchestral piece and I think I said not too long ago, I went from sampling orchestras to kind of, you know, writing these orchestras, you know, in a certain degree, I'm kind of building all these different orchestral parts now.
Yeah.
So it's a much deeper understanding of music, and you can do so much more with what's in your head and getting that out into how that sounds. The whole side, you know, the whole chapter 1 is just all, you know, kind of more interesting stuff, and it shows what you can do with hardcore that doesn't have to be dance floor bangers. You know, it's about kind of, you know, just play around, have some fun, do what's in your heart, do what's in your mind, and, you know, just enjoy your music. You know, write what's inside you. You know, don't write what you're expecting other people to enjoy. You know, and that's what the first chapter is all about, really.
Inspiring words. Let's play the first track. Let's play Phonesthetica, I think.
That's the second track, yeah.
Second track. The first track has been playing behind us in the background. Gareth, you have been on mute, so if you want to unmute yourself, now is a good time. Greg, I'm going to let this roll and let the music talk.
Cheers, dude.
Let's go. All right, so Greg, I see Gareth and Steph have left us, probably for different reasons. We'll talk about that. But all that matters is me and you right now. And Gareth, you're still on mute. Oh, he was getting ice, not Coke. Okay, perfect. So, Greg, tell me about this track. You're on mute, Gareth. Gareth, you're on mute. Unmute yourself.
Probably for the best right now.
Yeah, probably. Right, Greg, tell me about Phone Aesthetica.
Yeah, so Phone Aesthetica, it's really interesting because
I'm not muted anymore.
No, great.
Mute him.
And I don't do drugs. Come on, guys. I'm fucking straight
I was talking about cola, obviously.
Yeah, winners don't lose drugs.
Anyway, Greg.
Yeah, man.
Phone Aesthetica, tell me.
Perfect timing for that.
So yeah, it's Jesus Christ. So there's a couple of like ideas of something called euphony and cacophony, which is the idea of sounds that sound really nice together and sounds that sound really unpleasant together. And the idea of like scraping violin strings is like, you think of it as kind of like something that's kind of unpleasant. The idea was with the intro is that I kind of layer these together and create chords out of like unpleasant sounds, and it creates pleasing sounds. So you have this kind of like cacophony turning into euphony. But I mean, the track is kind of, the first two tracks, there's no real kicks that kind of really open up. It's they're all kind of very subby kicks, and it's like the album is slowly building. And even through the second track, you know, the kicks don't really open up properly. Yeah. And it's kind of teasing you into it. But there's a lot of, you know, it's all about the drum funk in that second track. You know, it's about kind of going, this is UK hardcore. You know, this is breakbeats, this is kicks, this is all the sounds, and it's got the feels in it as well. You know, it's kind of it's got the strings, it's got all the stuff that I love. Yeah. And it's something really, you know, kind of unusual, because the middle break, when it kind of like switches almost into a kind of jungle vibe. Yeah, that's saying UK all over the place. There's no other country that would do that.
Yeah. Greg, Steph looks like his lips are burning to say something. Steph, go on.
I do actually, yeah. I really like the kind of restrain in that track. It kind of feels like it wants to go, but it's being held back a little bit.
Exactly.
Really, that's the idea, yeah. Like, particularly early on in the album, I think that's, you know, it adds to that kind of anticipation and that build as you kind of go through the album. So yeah, I think it's the kind of intensity of it is perfect.
Yeah. I think it's exactly that. The minimalism in it. It's all about the break beats, but it does kind of like give you a tease of the elements the album is going to go into. So it's kind of like already bringing a bunch of these vibes that you're going to get, you know?
Exactly.
It's a fucking ultimate teaser. It's like this ultimate little foreplay thing going on. I fucking, yeah. Exactly. Really, and talking about that, yeah, it is UK all over. And maybe it's because I'm half English, but UK, and because of its building, like even production-wise, it's not built in the Dutch hardcore way, where it's built around a kick drum. UK hardcore is more produced in a drum and bass way, in a way. Yeah, yeah. And that track says that all straight away, you know. And I fucking love it because it has so much more going on. There's if you listen to it on headphones properly, you can hear just so much shit going on already. Wow, it sounds so minimal.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's what I wanted to say about it. Okay.
Great. Tom, have you got something to say, or are you going to fall asleep, or do you want another shot?
I wasn't falling asleep, man. I was just listening to the music. Come on, man.
It's in the zone,
I was half expecting you to whip it out and start fucking banging, bro.
I did yesterday for you, man. What the fuck? What you complaining about?
Okay.
But there's a question from Luke. From Luke Gurdon, the guy with all the, you know, the nice eyes on Facebook.
Yeah. Go on, question.
He asked, how does it feel to hear your tunes back, Greg? How do you feel about hearing?
Oh my god! So and Steph will know this. When you write an album, you hear those tunes so many times. You listen to them 1,000 times. You know, you just tweaking them until they're as good as they can be. And at some point, you've just got to, you've got to let them out into the world. There's an old saying that performance is crucifixion, and what that means is that at some point, you kind of you just put yourself out there. You've got to let things go.
Yeah.
And once it's done, it's done. There's no going back from it. And with singles and stuff like that, you kind of go, okay, it's as good as it can be. I put it out, but with an album, it's like I say, it's more of a body of work. And when you hear stuff back out of the album, it makes you think of the context of the album and the creation of all that sort of stuff. So. Yeah,
because you spend so long working on it, it's more of a labour of love, and you're more engaged with it to way more than you are with a single or an EP.
Yeah,
and you have more attachment to it then, don't you, as well? Plus, you put so much more kind of emotion into building the story around that album. It's way more kind of tangible, I think, in that sense.
Yeah, you're totally right, Steph. Yeah, absolutely.
It's the same with anything. When you put your massive amount of energy into a body of work, it becomes a part of you, an expression. It's like you.
I have that with masturbation, man.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm going to move on to the next track because we're already 2 hours in, by the way.
There's another question from Ant. Can I do that one real quick?
No, save the next question till after this track because we need to get through it, or else it's going to be a 5-hour podcast. Okay. So,
hey, but there's nothing wrong with 5-hour sessions, right, Greg?
That's right, brother.
Yeah. Just wanted to say.
Right, I'm going to play the next track. This is Hollow Ground. Okay. Let's go.
Awesome.
There is a meaning buried within the sound, like a dream filling the sky while asleep on hollow ground. There's a meaning buried within the sound. Like a dream filling the sky while asleep on hollow ground.
They know.
Gareth, would you walk back to the microphone?
I was just having a discussion about the meaning of life.
Sure.
In Colombia.
Yo, Greg,
I'll shoot you for 20 euros, man.
Hey, 10 grand, $20 here.
This track is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yo, Greg, good.
Yeah, man.
Good
Yeah.
work, man. Fucking hell.
It's intense.
People in the chat. Greg reinventing music. Greg.
Oh, bless.
The vinyls sold out on the website apparently.
Yeah, but I'll add extra because we only put 50 on our own website. But I'll fix it in 5. No, fuck no. I'm getting drunk. I'll fix it in an hour.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, there ain't shit happening today.
Maybe next week. No, actually, Stefan. I'll text Stefan to fix it. Okay, I'll do it now.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Greg, tell us about this track, but try to keep it concise because we need to get through the tracks. Go.
All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, it's this is it's UK breakbeats. The first track where the kicks really open up. Yeah, you got kind of all the breaks, but it's really about this kind of like the feel from the breakdowns and stuff. You know, that kind of like weird vocally stringy thing. It's kind of a weird love song in a way. You know, it's got all those feels and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steph.
Did you write this for Lizette, Greg?
Did you write this for Lizette, Greg?
Maybe. Flows is the one for Lizette.
Yeah, because she flows.
Yeah, man.
Steph, musical.
Once a month, right?
Musical review.
Yeah, just very quickly. Yeah, it's like I said from the last track. It's kind of building up. The kick opens up, and yeah, it's just got this kind of great vibe to it, hasn't it? And you know, you can't go wrong with that, coupled with the breaks and a solid kick. It's just sort of classic Dolphin.
Yeah, indeed.
And it's a fucking dance floor banger as well. This one.
Yeah, it works.
Really?
It does. It
Yeah,
does
you can like literally when you don't know what am I going to do now, drop this one.
And you can go again. Yeah, and you can go anywhere from there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Real break.
And it's beautiful. Yeah.
I've got a question in from Felix actually.
Yeah, you had a request. Felix has already had a question. You had a question from Antones. Can you do that one, please?
Yeah, he was asking about what you found the hardest about doing music theory, like playing piano and all that shit. What was the hardest thing for you?
It wasn't. It was hard. It was. If anything, it was enlightening. It was like really understanding how chords work and how music really works. Like how the flow from moving from one chord to another to resolving a chord, how that makes you feel and understanding it. And I guess what was really important was breaking down like really big pieces like Debussy and Beethoven and also all those big guys, you know, from hundreds of years ago that kind of, you know, that really kind of did some amazing stuff, and understanding the tricks that they used. And how that, you know, how that kind of like had an effect on you as a person, and then taking those concepts and pulling them into hardcore.
Yeah,
I think that and it wasn't that it was hard. It was just it was really enlightening to understand how you can use those things in a different context.
Definitely. Good answer. Good answer. Yeah, should we? Gareth.
Sniff it, do it. Inhale it.
I'm being creative. I'm making something here.
Yeah, nice little swastika.
Okay.
Nice little swastika.
Right, I'm gonna move.
Can you see it? Okay.
Yeah, that's the answer for Felix' question. Fuck you.
Right, I'm gonna move on to the next track. Right,
I did it.
Retro
Here, watch.
Oh God! Right, before it's too late. Right, moving on to.
How many more tracks do we have to go through?
Sorry. Dolphins as well, you know. My new state with me a few days.
Calling Gareth back to the microphone, please. Gareth.
Hello.
Microphone. Hello, Gareth.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello.
I'm here. I was just tasting some local cuisine.
Of course you were. Okay, so Greg, the end of part 1, really opening up, ready to get into part 2, right? It's it starts harmonic and beautiful, and the end is starting to get like punching people, right?
Yes.
Yeah, tell me.
So that's a really interesting one. The chords kind of hang or switch between a G major and a G minor. And like, if you know a little bit about music theory and stuff, majors generally make you feel kind of uplifted and stuff like that. Minors are the darker, the kind of, you know, more gloomy chords. And it works on a lot of...
for Gareth.
Yeah, baby. And it works on a lot of kind of like fourth notes. So a chord, usually when you play the like 3 notes, that will tell you whether it's a major or minor. But if you miss out the second note and you play the first and fourth, you're left in this kind of, I don't know whether it's a major, I don't know whether it's a minor. And it kind of gives you this kind of like suspension, almost like a tension in the chord. And the track plays out on that kind of tension. So it kind of feels like you don't know whether you're not sure whether it's uplifting or you're not sure whether it's kind of dark, and it plays on that whole thing. Samples are from The Disaster Artist, there's Rebel Without a Cause, and there's a sample from The Master, which are all amazing films. Yep. And and then there's that crazy snare break in the middle and stuff, you know. But it, like you say, Joe, it's kind of like, it's really that transition piece that moves into the second chapter.
It's the, like, every story has a good beginning and a good end and a bridge between each one.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Taking you on that journey. Anything from you, Steph, on this one? Steph?
Yeah, sorry, I missed you there. This one, another great one. What I think I like about this one was the dynamics get a little bit tighter and a little bit tougher, both in the kick and the snare, and that combined with the kind of the type of break that it is as well, I think works really well. But that kind of notches it up a level, doesn't it? Ready to go to part 2.
Definitely,
exactly. Yeah.
Gareth,
It's kind of
what are you eating?
It's really the transition track between those chapters. That's a fact.
Yeah, for sure. Right, I'm going to quickly go into a competition because let's get more people listening to our bullshit, right? So let's give away a copy of this album, right? Let's go.
It's competition time. We're giving away stuff.
Hey, I got an idea. To make a copy of the album extra special.
Yeah.
You guys there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Why don't we get it signed by Greg?
Perfect.
In his team.
I'm down.
Okay.
Okay, blood then. Okay, yeah.
So we're running the competition. You can win a copy of this album on your choice. We're going to give away 2. So we're going to give away 1 record and 1 CD. You can choose. Well, we will choose which one is which, but the fundamentals of it is you need to share this show right now. Yeah, Greg has it right there in front of him.
Share the fucking
stream. So share this on your social media right now, preferably the YouTube one, right? Share this on your social media. Hashtag.
Share it like it's the fucking the cure for Corona.
Share it like it's the
Corona itself. Fuck it.
So
share it, tag us. Come on.
Yeah. So use hashtag EbbsFlows and tag the Prospect Recordings page and the Oblivion Underground page in your post right now. Like now. I'm gonna wait. We're gonna sit here and wait until you do it.
Yeah, there's people asking if they can share it on Instagram instead of Facebook.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck where you share it.
Dude, share it like it's like the fucking sharing is caring.
Yeah,
right.
Share it to your local crack house. The good crack people.
Craigslist, YouTube, fucking
Put it in their pipes.
Facebook.
Light it up for them.
Who gives a fuck? Share this stream right now. Like this stream right now. Use hashtag EbsFlows and tag the Prospect page and the Oblivion page, regardless of where you share it.
And hashtag me too behind as well.
No hashtag me too.
Yeah.
These are the rules.
Come on.
A bonus prize
Because
for
you like it as
hashtag me
well.
too.
You know, hashtag I love it as well. So hashtag me too.
Right, now's the time, and we're literally waiting now until you do it. So you've got like 10, 15 seconds that it takes to do it. So go now and do it, okay? Can
we do another question, Joe?
Yeah, do the question while the people are doing the sharing. Go.
Yeah, so Felix was asking why you went safe-ish with going forward to the floor and not go to other structures like that.
So there's a track on there called the Waltzer, which has got a 12/8 time signature. So it's not all 4/4. The Waltzer.
I think that's a fucking dumb question because it's totally not 4/4. You haven't listened to the album, have you? No, it's totally not 4/4.
Felix,
Fuck that shit.
If you
Don't
share,
even answer this.
If you share the album, you can get a copy of it and you can listen to it properly. I know you're normally trolling. And yeah, I don't even got a CD player. Yeah, you can get it on digital or whatever. Just come on, stop being a dick, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's actually not fucking normal 4/4. And if you think it is, you need your ears fucking cleaned, or you've had forks in your ears.
Right, I'm gonna move on. The competition, it's been and it's gone. We've given away 2 amazing things so far. 50% on Prospect and a free copy of this album. Share this stream, give us some support back, and get more people in here to witness, just to witness Gareth more than anything.
And a free ear cleaning from Gareth.
What?
And a free ear cleaning from Gareth.
Alright, I'm gonna move on to...
I'll sign it in fucking blood for them. I'll write Dolphin in my blood. I don't care.
Oh, that's sweet.
I'm a giving person. You know?
You give the HIV just in love.
I'm gonna move on
fuck
to...
HIV.
Greg.
I'm a white male from Holland. HIV's not a problem.
Jesus,
well, they take dicks also, man.
Really, really good coke, man. Right, so... Right, I'm moving on to Ebbs 2. Part 2. Greg, tell me about Ebbs Part 2.
So yeah, chapter 2 is the kind of the big emotional stuff, really. And like I say, everything started with Ebbs. That was the first track that was the catalyst for the whole album. And yeah, it's all about the feels. It's kind of, this is about the spirit, the heart. This is the love stuff, really. This is kind of where the emotional comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's 5 tracks, all kind of show it in different ways and stuff, but yeah, you can really feel it. These are the big emotional tracks and stuff, kind of, and it's the stuff I love doing, man. It's like I love fucking hardcore. It's in my I grew up this shit.
That's why we know each other, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it should be about emotion and stuff, and it's not just about the hard raw kicks and stuff. The kind of the hardcore side of it, the kind of power and the aggression is only one part of it. You know what I mean? There's so many other emotions that kind of like hardcore feels. And you think about all those amazing nights you've had out and stuff, and how you felt afterwards and stuff. And it's not where you come away from those nights is not just about the aggression and the power. You don't come out of a hardcore club and have a fight. You know what I mean? You're just like, that was fucking amazing, and you feel it. And this is about the feels, It is about the emotions and all that sort of stuff that builds up into this stuff.
Yeah.
And chapter two is all about that. It's about showing those emotions, really.
Okay, Gareth, if you want to talk, you've been muted, so you need to unmute yourself again because you were eating crisps and background noise. Okay, I'm gonna jump
muted myself. Sorry for eating crisps.
I'm gonna jump
against the law.
No, it's just Greg was talking with emotion.
Yeah,
and
sorry.
you're eating Monster
That's
Munch.
because we're on the phone here. But it okay, I have to be honest. It's super emotional, man. It made me like, no joke. I want to act all cool and shit, but some of the tracks on there almost make me cry. They actually did. I was crying in a corner of my house, lights out while masturbating. It was fucking really, really pathetic.
The normal Friday for you, right?
It's just a normal day. Was Stefan there?
No, I was alone. All alone.
Right, I'm gonna play Ebbs, which is the perfect introduction into part 2 or chapter 2. There's no more words needed here. I'm playing. What a beautiful introduction to chapter 2, Ebbs. So this was the starting point of the whole journey. Again, Greg, this time I'm lost for words.
It's man. That's a real labour of love. That one. It's I really did put everything into that. You know, it's all the stuff I'd learned and all the stuff that I kind of felt and kind of how I felt about life and everything. You know, kind of went into that. So it's for me, it's a really really important and it's very much a statement piece about kind of where I am and where I've got to as a person and an artist and a musician. Very much so.
Beautiful, really, really beautiful. Gareth, I muted you again because your party was getting too loud. Steph, anything to say?
Just incredible track. I think that one's going to be timeless. Seriously, for me, it's just incredible. Amazing work.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm unmuted. I fucking love that track. That's one of those, like, really that grabs you by your fucking, I don't know what's inside there. It's pretty hollow in my case, but still it grabs anything out of there, just rips it to shreds, but builds it up again, really. That's my opinion. Fucking love it. Yeah.
Incredible. Really incredible.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep the music rolling because I'm in a vibe now.
Jesus Christ, I'm in a vibe now.
You went to one of those cocktail bars.
Jesus Christ.
Anyone got any ayahuasca?
Joe, how long does it take you to get into the vibe?
Well, apparently about 2 hours.
Yeah, and a dick up his ass.
Right, I'm going to play the next one. Okay.
Silence is the poetics of space. What it means to be in a place. And I think to myself, I know exactly where I am. isn't the absence of something, but the presence of everything. Silence is the presence of time, undisturbed. And silence is on the verge of extinction.
Yo, I'm making another cocktail here, so Greg, tell us about this one, man.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. So years ago, I read a book by a guy called Gaston Bachelard called The Poetics of Space, and it's a book about architecture, but it's really about how when you look at things, it's not really about what the components are. It's about the space between them that really makes them beautiful, that sets them apart and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like music and stuff, you know. It's kind of how it's not always about the notes; it's about the space between the notes. And I talk about this in one of the other tracks in Ghost Notes. But as well, it's about, in a weird way, it's kind of about climate change as well. Yeah. Because when you think about what silence is, silence isn't the absence of everything. Silence is when you stop talking, you switch everything off and you sit there. Silence is the sound of everything else in the world apart from you. And that's a kind of really interesting concept.
Yeah.
And I really like that. It's and that's kind of what the song is about. It's about kind of, you know, the absence of yourself within the world. The melody and stuff is really quick, like crazy. I made a kind of really weird, like rotating melody that ran through a kind of like a chord structure, and it played almost like random notes. But I kind of pulled it into like I played it through random time signatures. This melody that I wrote, and it kind of came out with this kind of really strange chord melody sound. And I put it back together. And that's why it doesn't sound like a kind of like a normal catchy melody. It's almost it's a very, very strange melody, but you know, that's how it is. So it's based on a few different concepts and stuff, but it's a really beautiful track, and it's something I really like.
Nice. Steph?
Yeah, I think that's what I take from that as well, is that the melody isn't kind of like an in-your-face riff. It's kind of almost like an atmosphere, but it kind of dances around you throughout the track, and then kind of comes in and out, and sort of it's kind of relentless through the track, but it kind of takes you on a journey still. So it's really good.
Yeah.
What's the chat saying, Tom? I'm buying time blatantly here because I'm making cocktails.
Yeah, alright, amateur, I'll take over from here.
Well, you know, you want my opinion?
Yeah, please. Sorry, I didn't realise you were still there.
Yeah.
No, he's still alive.
What the fuck? Hey, dude, I'm in Bogota,
joking. Come on.
but I'm still here for this because this is way more important for me. This track, pure fucking goosebumps, man. The first time I heard it, it's another level, man. You know, and okay, I don't even need to fucking touch Greg's dick to tell him how good he is, because I've done that a million times already. But it is kind of like this track again proves that hardcore can be way more than what it was. You know, I don't even consider this album hardcore anymore. If you listen to this, it's just pure fucking music.
Yeah.
That's it. It's music. You know, it's not stuck in between of any fucking subgenre. And this track again, I mean, there's so much going on that I've never heard in an album, in electronic music like this, that is considered hardcore. That's why I thought it was like super difficult also when I had to upload these tracks like for beatport and that. Like, what do you put behind it? You know, like a subgenre. I mean, hardcore is actually putting it way short. You know what I mean? And this track again is like one of those proofs. You can't really box it in anywhere. Like, I would box it more into where I would box like literally like Pink Floyd and stuff like that, more over than that I would box it into hardcore. Well, it is hardcore, but not as we know it or knew it. That's it.
As we knew it. That's the key point.
Yeah. I think for me, like writing tracks like that, especially for an album and stuff, it's about telling a story and stuff. You know, it's about having a theme and having about something to say. And I think a lot of producers, when they're kind of like coming up and they're trying to work out who they are and what their style is, they don't really have that story. They don't really understand how you need to take a concept and turn it into a piece of music and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's even like with electronic music, it's even more difficult in a way. Like when you're like listening to a band with a singer or something, you know, lyrics are very defining.
Yeah.
But when you're not using vocalists and still want to bring out a message, that's actually way more difficult.
Yeah.
But you did nail it on this. You know, you do feel the vibes, and of course, that's a great thing about actually non-vocal music, is that it can mean a lot of things to so many people in a different way. You know, it's not confined to this box. And I think that is pretty fucking bang amazing about this one. This track again, you know, when I heard it the first time, goosebumps, I have to admit. Yeah.
It's a banger. A question, Tom?
Yeah, loads of fucking questions. There's people asking about Oblivion/Dolphin collaboration project, and you answered in the chat comments, I saw. Mm-hmm. Is there any more word on the streets?
No. I can neither confirm nor deny any collaboration projects at the moment.
Like the beacons, everyone hit up Oblivion and tell him that Dolphin wants to come and play.
And there's a question from
No, I don't agree on this. Other way round. Oblivion, get the balls to ask fucking Greg for a collab.
Everyone hit up Oblivion and tell them to hit up Greg.
That's the way it should be.
Everyone tag Oblivion on the stream.
Another question from Acidulate on YouTube. Question for Greg. Would you ever consider doing some stuff in similar vein to labels like Upscale Recordings? Some of your stuff already sounds inspired by those kind of producers.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, I love all those labels, Upscale, Veil, all those Yuku, all those guys that are doing that kind of really, and yeah, you can definitely hear that kind of inspiration. You know, I love that kind of half step sort of stuff. And you know, I've done loads of tracks that have got that kind of vibe in it. But yeah, I'd love to do some stuff like that. But it's, you know, I tend to like start tracks and they could be like weird half step kind of like, you know, upscaley type things, but somewhere a kick comes along and the next thing you know, you've got a hardcore track.
Yeah.
Welcome to London.
Not yet. Not yet.
I know.
Okay, I'm going to move on to the next track. Let's go into flows because this is epic.
Big up Karen. Hello, Karen. Karen, you gotta show. You gotta see this.
See what?
And this is one of them. How am I gonna finish this? See that? That's like, I think around like.
Gareth!
It should
Daddy,
be
your life,
You lost Gareth. Again.
Yeah, come fly here tomorrow, Brett. Come on.
Okay, I've muted Gareth before he gets locked up. The chat from the thing. Oh, Gareth, I muted you because I thought you were doing something bad.
I knew I heard Karen.
Unmute. It's
a bit confusing.
Stephception. Gareth, I muted you because there was a lot of noise in the background. You need to unmute yourself. Okay.
I'm here.
Steph, did you call Gareth to warn him?
No, I was talking to Steph about the album.
Okay. Trying to secure it before somebody else does.
I was just discussing about how mind-blowing it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So, Greg, tell us about flows.
I mean, yeah, flows is basically in a weird kind of hardcore way. It's love song. It really kind of just goes through the journey and stuff. It's the ups and downs and all the awesome stuff.
See what I did?
What's Gareth doing?
Fuck knows. I wish I was at that party. I really legitimately wish I was at that party.
I'm not having a party. I'm super professional.
Of course. Tom's drinking a protein shake. What a contrast.
No, I was actually ordering a kale salad.
Okay.
Nice.
Coke salad.
Greg, tell us about flows.
So yeah, flows like in a weird way. It's a hardcore love song. There's a vocal in it which I don't usually use vocals, but I kind of twisted it, distorted it, and turned it into something that I don't think anyone will be able to work out what that vocal says. If they can, I mean,
what do they get?
But I don't think it's possible.
Who's playing the show in the background on YouTube?
Somebody in the comments asked if we want them to share the fucking stream.
I'm not sure, but yeah.
Yeah, this is what we are. Just get it all out on the table.
Hey, you know what? I have one thing to say about this. This is realness, man.
This is how we
It's
go.
the realness. It is the realness.
The thing is, with this
in
stream,
our worst state.
Well, the whole point of this is us being ourselves and allowing people to forget about the bullshit that's going on outside and disappear into a bubble of what we are and what we do and fuck everything else. This is what we're doing.
This is the backstage at any big party.
Exactly the thing.
It's not like anybody. There's nobody that's watching this that hasn't been in that room or in that room or in that room. You see what I mean?
Well,
so fuck it.
I'm pretty sure a lot of you have not been in this room. But no, I'm kidding. Actually, Joe, you're totally fucking right. Because in the end, we're all just fucking the same.
Yeah.
The people in the chat here, the people watching the YouTube. That's why, like guys like us, we never talk about fans because we're all fans. We're all the same.
Friends.
We're all fucking fans of this music. We love this music, and we're all fucking, in one hand, I guess sometimes normal, but we're also retarded. On the other hand, that's life,
A little bit.
Yeah, but at least we're not trying to be I don't know, these clean cut kind of
Headhunters. Did you see Headhunters picture this week?
No, because I refuse to see stuff like that because it gives me ear and eye ache. But okay, but I always have to laugh when I see an after movie of something like Decibel or whatever, where you only see I don't know, almost normal people.
All the pretty people.
Well, I played those parties, and all I see is fucking fucking on steroids, fucking completely out of their face of a million types of drugs people. That's what I see. When I see an after movie of one of those parties, I'm like, hey, I was there, but I can't remember it looking like that.
Yeah, I was never that
what I mean?
the party.
I don't know what party these guys were filming.
Not my fucking stage. Right, Greg.
So yeah,
forgive me. I'm not sure if you told me about flows yet.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Perfect. Right. So, shall we go on to?
Let's do the bangers.
Let's go to chapter 3, where the bangers are at. Right. Chapter 3.
because in the end, it's all about bangers, man.
It is now. So, Greg, tell us. Introduce part 3, chapter 3 bangers. Tell me.
It's the bangers. It's the dance floor stuff. You know, it's the this is about the physicality of the body and stuff. You know, so when I talked about the kind of, you know, these 3 chapters and stuff and how they work, this is, you know, chapter 1 is about kind of, you know, your mind and stuff and looking after your brain, looking after, you know, you kind of how you think and stuff like that. Chapter 2 is about the emotions and, you know, being aware and being responsive to them. But chapter 3 is about the body. It's about looking after yourself, you know, doing a bit of exercise.
No, that's not true. Chapter 3 is actually about, chapters 1 and 2 are about, like, you know, growing as a human. Chapter 3 is about, like, you know, when they say your body's a temple, chapter 3 is about, like,
fuck it,
destroying your temple.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, but it's, you know, yeah, totally. It's build it up, break it down, you know. But it's about, you know, kind of letting go. It's about the physicality. It's about, you know, going crazy on the dance floor. And it's about movement. It's about just letting go, doing stuff with your, you know, with your body, whatever that is. You know
Let's
what I mean?
go.
So
London.
let's play some tracks, man.
Fucking go.
London, hey, before it starts.
What?
I fucking love this track. Like,
Kin loves this track too.
Everyone loves this track. Favorite. Jesus Christ.
I love it,
what are you fucking talking about? Let's go.
This track?
Cold when it's critical.
You that motherfucker.
Maxed out, never minimal. Cold when it's critical. Cool but cynical. Maxed out, never minimal. Welcome to London. Yo, that's how we function. That's how we function. That's how we function. Welcome to London. Yeah, that's how we function. That's how we function. That's how we function. What? Welcome to London. Cold when it's critical. Cool but cynical. Maxed out, never minimal. That's how we function. Cold when it's critical. Cool but cynical. Maxed out, never minimal. Welcome to London. Yo, that's how we function. That's how we function. That's how we function. Welcome to London. Yeah, that's how we function. That's how we function. That's how we function. What? Welcome to London. What? Yo, that's how we function. That's how we function. That's how we function. Welcome to London. Yeah, that's how we function. That's how we function. That's how we function. Welcome to London.
Yo. Mike is live. Mike is live. Yo. Bangers for days.
Fucking Floater, man. Fuck me.
This track, man. Okay, you know what this makes?
Suck a dick.
No, not suck a dick.
Was.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Depends. But no, it makes me want to take my fucking shirt off, roll around in like glass and beer on the floor, and just scream
Smash. London. Exactly. Bang.
Is that a good expression?
That's a fantastic expression.
That's what you're aiming for, Greg, isn't it?
Banger.
That's why I
love the fact that it comes in with that. Yeah, your hood's up, and I want to smash up some people's.
Yeah, baby.
Well, I always want.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Greg,
the first prospect after COVID, we're gonna do that shit.
It's
main stage.
It's flow down, right?
Yeah.
Greg, flow down.
Yeah. It's Flowdown, the grime rapper. I love his voice, man. And it's just
he sounds a
everything he
bit
says
like
is
Dart.
just pure London, you know. Sometimes you hear vocalists and they just sound like exactly where they come from, you know, and it kind of encapsulates the kind of sound of the whole city within that voice.
It's weird because he comes from Newcastle, right?
I'm pretty sure he fucking doesn't.
That's Karen about that, but I don't think so.
Sorry,
Greg.
Yeah, man.
Do you also know Rico Den?
Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah, but I don't know him personally. Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, I think you'll like his style as well then if you like Floating. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But you know, I wanted to get a 303 in the album. I have, you know, if you listen to the tracks in the album, there's so many different elements of the things that I love and I grew up with, and things, you know, that made had an influence on me as a musician. But yeah, I needed a 303 in there, and I kind of wanted that kind of old school 303 warehouse vibe, and the kind of first breakdown is that, and then it kind of drops into that kind of like just half speed thing that is like Chemical Brothers and all that sort of stuff that I used to love when it's you know, those kind of break beats,
big slapping break beats, you know, make you want to throw your beer
that
in.
Vibe, and it builds and when you just gagging for those kicks, man, and when they hit, it's just explosions, and you know.
Yeah, I think that 303 works really well with the vocal as well, because it's quite higher up the octave, as it kind of offsets that kind of the lower voice frequencies, you know. It creates that balance to the track.
Yeah.
The first thing the first time I did gun fingers on a hardcore tune.
Yeah.
Well, fucking deserved. Any questions from the chat, Tom?
No, not really, to be honest.
No?
Let me check to be sure. I'm sure Gary has some shit to talk about before I can look up some questions.
Don't forget, guys, while we're waiting for the...
It's competition time. We're giving away stuff.
That track is a fucking track of 2020, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant some shit to talk about, not talking shit. Come on, man.
Some shit to talk about.
Don't forget, by the way, guys, the competition is still open. You can still share this stream with the hashtags and the tags that are on the screen now and win a copy of this record. Okay?
Yeah. A question from Master Heavy. Can somebody ask Greg how long it took to create all the tracks for the album before everybody gets too drunk?
We're already too drunk.
Yeah, I think
we're already drunk.
That boat is already left, man.
Too drunk? Does not exist in our fucking...
No, not too drunk. Just drunk. That's okay.
Yeah, that's from waking up, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was about a year. I think pretty much best part of 12 months to write everything. Like I say, you start with the concept, and that fleshes out, and then as you're kind of realizing what it's going to be and how it's going to work, and I had conversations with Gareth about how this was going to spread out. because at one point it was going to be Ebbs was going to be the opening track, and it was going to build from there. But I wanted to put all these experimental stuff, and we kind of like talked about how that would work. And Gareth had some great ideas about how we could build this kind of chapter thing into it. But yeah, I think probably the best part of a year to build out the whole album. The first album was quicker. I think it happened in 6 months because there was so many collabs on the first album, but they happened really quick. Tracks with Steph and Hellfish and Luke producer, and they all happened really quick. But this was all solo tracks, and the concept kind of took a much bigger scope. And yeah, I kind of as you kind of realize what it's going to be, you realize how you're going to tell that story and the parts that you need to kind of like to fill those gaps to get from A to Z, I guess.
So the Corona thing was actually beneficial to you for the album.
Like the album was finished before Corona.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was pretty much done in March, I think.
Yeah, can I just say fuck Corona, by the way?
Fuck Corona!
Just like to say that. This
Yeah, me too. Fuck Corona, man, because I had to travel with normal people to Colombia.
But also, it's the best excuse I've ever had to just tell everybody to fuck off when they wanted me to do stuff.
Well,
want me to do the dishes? No, man, fuck Corona. I can do dishes today. Fuck it.
Fuck Corona. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Okay, let's go on to the next banger. Ready?
Which one is this?
Fucking
Heavy Hitler.
Bring it to the big. Bring it to the back. Ready? Hold on. Did you say Heavy Hitler?
Hey, that was not me. That was the fucking guy from Zealand. He said Heavy Hitler, and then I was confused.
Right, bye.
Him with a brick. Him with a bat. 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 Smashing him brick. No trap when I hit him with a brick. Or hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat, hit him with a brick, hit him with a bat, smashing him brick, no trap when I hit him with a brick, hit him with a bat, so hit him with a brick, hit him with a bat, hit him with a brick, hit him with a bat, hit him with a brick, hit him with a bat, hit him with a brick, hit him with a bat, hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Smashing him brick. No trap when I hit him with a brick. Or hit him with a bat. Smashing him brick. No trap when I hit him with a brick. Or hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Smashing him brick. Early on track when I hit him with a brick. Or hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Early on track when I hit him with a brick. Or hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Early on track when I hit him with a brick. Or hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Early on track when I hit him with a brick. Or hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Early on track when I hit him with a brick. Or hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat. Hit him with a brick. Hit him with a bat.
I have what I need.
Yo.
Yo.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man. Hit him with my dick. Hit him with my bat. Oh.
That's Ocean, right?
Yeah, Ocean Wisdom.
Yeah.
For the win.
Did you only sample people from the UK actually for this album?
Yes, I did.
Ah, man.
Well spotted.
Go Brexit.
So, Greg.
Go Brexit.
Tell us.
Brexit. So leave the country and move to Rotterdam, right?
Yeah.
Or Belgium.
That's where it's at.
Steph.
As long as you're all staying away from
Steph.
London, it's all fine.
Steph.
Okay.
Steph, you're the only one left.
Let me say one thing before we get serious. Belgium's not even really a country. Half of it should be Holland, half of it should be France.
What?
Belgium's not a real country. The north part is actually kind of fake Holland, and the south part is fake France.
Yo, can I
give Zealand some more territory, man.
Fuck Zealand, man.
Oh, fuck you, man. You're never welcome. I'll inform the fucking security at the docks near Antwerp, man.
Okay, Greg. Before this goes completely off the rails, tell us about
which rails?
What am I missing?
Tell us about Heavy Hitter.
I mean, there's not a lot to tell. It's a big dance floor banger, and I mean, to be honest, there's the kicks are inspired by Steph's Sonar track.
Gareth, can you quiet your background or I'll mute you?
Shush the
Keep your hose in check, G.
Yeah. Greg.
Yeah, I mean, Steph.
Hey, I'm keeping my hoe in check.
Keep your herbs in check, man.
Greg, go on.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, Steph's Sonar track was one of the big tracks last year. You know, that was it was fantastic, and there's an inspiration in there from that on the kind of like the heavy hair, how the kicks switch and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just a big dance floor track, man. The Ocean Wisdom vocals and stuff, and like Tom spotted, you know, it's kind of another UK vocalist. Yeah, that's how we're rocking it. It's pretty straightforward dance floor smasher, really.
Carnage, absolute carnage. Yeah. Steph, anything to input here?
I think the vocal was perfect, really, and to make a vocal carry a track all the way through is no mean feat.
Yeah,
and it's done really, really well in this track.
He's made the vocal a hook.
Yeah.
He made the vocal his bitch. Yeah.
Did he just put his cigarette butt in his drink?
What?
I thought you just came and put your cigarette bump in your drink.
No, that was jalapeno.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it tastes the same though, fuck it.
Okay, but I'm going to be gone for 30 seconds because I don't want to be banned again, so I'm going to mix in the other area.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the mixing that's getting you banned, it's the prostitutes. Anyway. Tom, any questions from the chat?
Yeah, you guys should all do some field sobriety test from Necrokick, Eric.
Yeah, fucking.
Can you stand on one foot and touch your nose, please? So let's all do that shit now.
No chance.
Everybody stand up. 1 foot, touch your nose.
No.
I'm down.
What do we have to do?
No.
1 foot.
My nose has had
One
a heavy
foot.
header today, so I'm not doing that.
And what? What are you supposed to do?
Touch your nose.
Okay, touch your nose. Yeah.
See, we can all drive, we can all go to work, no problem.
Sober. Fuck you, Eric.
What?
We're pros at this.
Whoa, careful. Cables.
Right.
We're very responsible adults.
Another tequila shot.
There's only one comment I want to highlight now, and that's fucking Colin from Detroit saying Middleburg. That's the only thing I want to hear. Sealand, massive.
Fuck Middleburg.
Fuck y'all.
Middleburg's not even a fucking city. Middleburg is one of those places where back
But you've
in the
never
day,
played
like
because we don't
1,000
like you
years
here.
ago, they expanded the village and gave it like city rights, and it still has city rights, but really it's fucking nothing.
Yo,
What is
My man,
Middleburg
we were at like the forefront of slavery. So we were one of the biggest cities that...
So that's what you're proud of.
No, of course not.
That's what you're proud of. You were in a fucking center of slavery. That's what you're proud of. Dude, what the fuck, man? You know, I love all races except marathons. That's my opinion of things.
Sorry, I didn't hear you there.
I said I love all races except marathons.
I'd like to dedicate this drink to Deanna D-Noise. It's her birthday in 15 minutes. Happy birthday, girl. Love you. Respect. Chin chin.
Yes.
I'm not doing this because here it's still another 6 hours.
Okay. All right.
Now, happy birthday.
It's an hour and 15 in the UK.
It's
exactly, Steph.
Tom, another question?
Let me check. Middelburg, Bente, Seamanland. Nice.
You know what it is? The longer a show is, the better it gets.
Yeah, definitely.
The drunker it gets.
Someone's written. Oh my god. Revax in the chat. Time zones are a hoax, dude.
What?
Yeah.
No, they're not a hoax. Trust me.
No, they're
Because
really
you
not.
guys were stuck in the dark. and I'm
Lucas,
still here to
Oblivion,
fight.
did you play this on Harry C. Exodus? I did not. Greg probably did when they played back to back. You played this track when you guys played back to back at Heresy.
I have no idea.
No idea. Sorry.
No, actually, probably not, Greg. That was too long ago.
Yeah, that
was
ages
like
ago.
that was like last year before fucking
Nah,
lockdown.
you didn't play that track then.
No, so the answer's no.
You were on drugs. The guy that asked that was on drugs. Trust me.
Yeah, you're on drugs, bro. Send me your drugs, bro.
Who isn't today?
You.
Hey, me. I'm super straight. This is actually 0% alcohol tequila.
Okay. Right, I'm going to move on to the next track. This is my favourite track from the whole album because it's pure UK. Ready?
So what are you saying? That like UK is like the best country in the world?
I'm talking about music, bro. What the fuck are you going on about? What's that beak you've been doing, bro? Right.
Hey, to be honest, I fucking agree, man. I got an English passport as well. I was born in the same hospital as Simon Underground. UK, electronic music.
Whoa.
Beats it, man.
Stop stream. I was born in the same hospital as Simon Underground.
Yeah, that's actually true. We were both born in Harlow County Hospital.
Right, I'm gonna roll this track, you fucking...
What's happening here, man?
No joke.
Yo, best track on the fucking album. From a DJ's point of view, that track is a dream. A dream.
You know, it's amazing, but the rest is also amazing. So yeah, I don't know. Is it best album? Is it best track on the album? It depends what mood you're in. But it is absolute fucking smasher.
For me, it's the most played one. The one that I always play. I always play that one. I can cut the start like it's just got that thing, that UK thing. It's poof.
Yeah.
Okay, but which track on the album is the one that you play the most with yourself on?
Which one is the one that I play with myself on?
The most, yeah.
The most. Oh, the most. Yeah, we haven't got that in the playlist. Sorry.
That's only Isaac Hayes, isn't it? That playlist.
Greg, tell me the story behind this one, please.
This is all about the rave, isn't it, man? This is my 90s. It's my 90s days, man.
Yeah.
It's it's Street Fighter, it's rave, it's the fucking crazy breakbeats where you just lose your shit on the dance floor in 94.
That's it.
94, no?
Yeah, but also in 2020.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Bring that shit back, man. And there's cheeky nods to this, like, if you listen to the samples, there's like a little cheeky nod to like Luke Producer and Hellfish and everybody in there and stuff, you know. It's it's my whole raving days in one track, man, and it's just, you know, it's a celebration to that kind of like style of just losing your shit on the dance floor and having fun, and you know, and there's no kicks in there, man. It's all breaks all the way through.
Yeah.
It's the whole Street Fighter thing, because back in the day, like early mid-90s, when I had a record shop, I had Street Fighter, the arcade game, in my shop. I could afford having to have like one arcade game, and that arcade game was Street Fighter, and I played that shit to fucking death, man. And that was my favorite game. So there's a whole, like, you know, there's a whole piece in there to Street Fighter. I love that shit, man. So it's just, you know, it's a complete swan song to the 90s. It's all the stuff I love from the 90s. It's got Dominator in there. It's got, you know, everything that you love from the 90s that made like a good party. It's in that. It's in that track.
Especially that,
and you know,
slowing down bit as well.
It's also proof of the fact that you don't need. Okay, and this is something that I feel a lot of the hardcore heads fucking don't understand. Dude, break beats can be at least as hard as kick drums.
Oh, for sure.
Think about that.
Totally, we're all from the UK. We know that.
Kick drums without break beats are party raiser.
There is one part of that equation I can leave.
But I'm just saying, you know, like hardcore in England, that's the funny thing, was this. Hardcore in Holland was the bum bum bum. Hardcore in England was this, because this is hardcore as fuck.
Yeah.
This track is killer, so hard, but exactly, you don't need fucking, you know, if you have the right break beats and the right vibe, you want to. This song also makes me want to take my shirt off and roll around in beer and glass.
The difference between dancing to kick drums and dancing to breaks is kick drums you dance down the middle, breaks you dance wide.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
exactly.
But
throwing shapes, baby.
They need each other though, because like the kick drums, okay, you've got the break beats, that's the funk, and the kick drums, it's like, oh, I'm going in fifth gear now.
Yeah.
You know, that's the moment where you take your shirt off, then fucking the break beats come in again, that's when you start rolling in the fucking beer and glass, and then the kick drum comes in, and that's the moment where you start screaming.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. So here's an interesting thing. So the title of the track is Proustian Rush. And a Proustian Rush, if you don't know, is that feeling that you get when you remember like something from the past, and you kind of have that feeling again in your body, when you kind of get like almost like a little rush where you kind of remember how that felt, that thing you did in the past. And that's what it's all about. It's about that kind of, you know, kind of remembering those 90s years or whatever, how that made you feel.
That's exactly how it made me feel, and that's why I always play it in my DJ sets now.
Yeah, man.
Because it's everything. Yeah.
It's 90s kind of captured up and
but also the BPM switch in it, it's just really brilliant.
It's fucking amazing. Yeah. Tom, any questions from the chat? Because that's the last one we're going to play in this format. Go.
I've got a nice one from Paul Bones E. Jones. He's asking Greg if he is missing the spliff making duties in the toilet at the Third Plant record shop.
Yeah, baby. yeah. So if you don't know, I like years ago in the 90s, I used to have a record shop, and fuck, man, you couldn't see in the window because it was so full of smoke, because all we used to do is get absolutely hammered in the record shop all day, every day. They were crazy times, and shout out to Bonesy and the Steam Massive and all those guys. But yeah, we used to have so much fun. Like we used to I probably shouldn't say this, but we used to put like quarter of an acid trip in people's cups of tea. Like
you were like Stefan.
Yeah, totally, right? So only a little bit. So you'd be like sipping your tea and stuff like that, and there's a day go on, you'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Like something weird is happening, but I'm not quite sure what. It wasn't enough where you'd go, I'm really tripping my box off, but you'd be like, some weird shit is happening in the shop right now. Yeah, every day was pretty much.
That's how you sold all the records.
Yeah,
totally.
I'd buy anything if I was in that state.
Honestly, man, they were crazy times.
Industrial Jamie is saying, took my mom there. Was an experience, all right.
But Greg, you really did this.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
That was my life in the 90s, man.
Okay.
What was your worst day at work there? What was the most fucked up thing that ever happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the worst?
Tell us.
Oh man, every day was just crazy and stuff. So, like Saturdays were the best day because everyone would come in to buy all the new tunes and stuff like that. And if you've seen what's that movie, Human Traffic?
Yeah.
It was just like Human Traffic, where it was a kind of combination between Human Traffic and what's that other movie? High Fidelity. The famous record shop movie.
That movie was amazing.
Yeah, right. So, and it was just like that. That is life in a record shop. You'd be like, the next person that comes in, I'm going to sell them this record. I'm going to sell them the worst record at the shop, and they'd walk in, and you'd be like, oh man, I've got this amazing new tune. I can't wait for you to hear it. You drop it, and you'd be just like, you'd be rocking out, and it'd be so bad, but you'd be rocking out behind the decks and stuff, and they'd be like, fuck yeah, I'm going to buy that, and they were like, we've sold that shit, man. Oh, dear.
People in the chat, now is your time. It's open season for questions. Get your questions in the chat now, because we're going to do another 15 minutes of us just talking shit, and then we're going to play the last one. So get them in now.
Craig, do you still class yourself as the best stair surfer at Corpo?
Oh, I'm definitely the best. I was the stair surfing technician.
You got everybody else to hurt themselves, and you watched. You were the instigator. Let's get this correct.
The grand instigator.
Exactly. And Ant's in the chat, and he will confirm this. And fucking Dino. Fuck you.
Somebody else asking when the Lion Girl remix is gonna be released.
Next year for sure. Next year, yeah. So there's going to be. I think Mike is doing a remix of Army of Zombies, and I've done a remix of Lion Girl. And there's the big 9-minute remix of Lion Girl, and I'm doing a kind of more dance floor-y, friendly remix of it as well. But yeah, that's due on Ninja next year.
Awesome.
Big shout out to Mike Technos, by the way.
Yeah, big up Mike.
Somebody's asking if your label Comcoms is still a thing.
It is. I just haven't done anything. All my shit I just give to Gareth nowadays. It's like so.
Is he better at sucking dick then?
Comcoms is a thing, but me and Gareth stole all of the tracks. So sorry.
Yeah, Gareth is better sucking dick than I am my own dick.
But you know what? I just have my ways of stealing shit from. Greg, remember the photo shoot?
Totally right.
We did a photo shoot with Greg, and he looked so fucking hot. No joke. I mean, I actually prefer women, but yeah, I could do him with those pictures.
Well,
but anyway,
the
there was
shot
a
with him
picture
holding
that
his
was
hair.
And that one was straight away the reason to steal another 4 tracks for an EP because that cover was so good. Right, Greg?
Yeah, totally.
Still got that one from me, Greg.
No,
Greg,
Don't
what is your
this
favorite
guy.
VST effect?
What?
What is your favorite VST for producing music?
Fuck. OTT makes everything sound enormous. There's a million. I mean, you can the Fab Filter stuff, Pro Qs, and all those Pro MB. They're on every channel and all that shit. But yeah.
Steph, what's your take on it? I think you got something cool to say as well.
All the like the Pro Q, all those for all the EQs, and probably Serum for sound generation.
Yeah,
is one of the most versatile, I would say.
Yeah, totally.
All right.
More questions? Any more questions?
Any thoughts on maybe doing a proper live show for the album with the musicians? With musicians like live.
He's not fucking. Okay. No, he's not Dr. Peacock. However,
and
Dr.
also,
Peacock,
you are not
Dr.
his
Peacock
master.
is a big fan of Dolphin. Dr. Peacock bought your album like one of the.
I'll get it. I know, right? I know. Yeah.
He's probably gonna play it to what's that? What's the boy?
Carnival?
What's the boy called? Never mind.
Anyway, but big up Steve, man. He's supporting my music.
Yeah, man. He fucking loves it.
Yeah, he smashed the shit out of Hong Kong ping pong and stuff, man. There was a YouTube stream that he did that got 500,000 views. It's probably over that now, but where he dropped Hong Kong ping pong and all that stuff. So big up Steve for supporting me, man. It's much appreciated.
Greg, what role does hip hop play for you and the way you put into hardcore?
Oh, I mean, anybody that does UK hardcore is kind of grown up on hip hop and stuff like that. You got the beats and it's your bread and butter, man. It's the stuff you grew up way before, years before we kind of got into hardcore and that. I was listening to I was a skater boy hanging out with the break dancers and the
He was a skater boy.
Hey, see you later, boy. I got a question. Question.
In the 80s.
Greg, did you ever considering do computer game music? Soundtrack or computer game music?
Jesus Christ, you sound drunk as a motherfucker.
I'm smashed, mate.
But we've got a delay.
Yeah,
Get on my level, bitch.
I've got a slight delay in my headphones and it makes me sound more drunk.
More.
So
but Joe, come here. I got the fucking everything to wake you up and not be anymore.
Fucking on my way, bro.
Just booking my flight.
Get on that fucking plane, and I'll get you sobered up in an instant.
Woo! Greg,
I can get you to sleep in an
have you
instant.
considered doing OST/computer game soundtrack?
Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to do something like that. So there's two things that are still on my wish list, and one of them is doing a kind of soundtracky movie score type thing, and the other is doing an art show, like an art installation. And I think that is one of the things that I'm definitely going to do maybe over the next few years. But it's something like an interactive kind of thing where as you walk, imagine you kind of walk into a room, and each footstep you put kind of like how hard you press down on your step, on your floor, controls the kind of level of the filter of the kick drum and the velocity of it and things like that. And as you walk around the room, it creates a kind of like musical scape.
It reminds me of that thing we did in Japan.
Totally, right?
Yeah.
So this is
that's a fucking brilliant idea. So we need to fix that. Yeah,
man, it's something I wanted to do for forever, and it's one of the big things on my wish list is to do like a kind of art installation that kind of with kind of like 7.1, full surround sound. With,
Gareth, let's make this happen between us.
Yeah, no problem. Let's make this happen. I'm totally all about the arty party shit lately. I'm starting to grow up a bit. And
yeah, we've seen that tonight. We've witnessed it live.
Hey, this is your fault because
no. I didn't send you to Colombia.
I'm not allowed to fucking talk anymore, eh? I decided I'm not that guy anymore. I'm not doing the interviews. I'm gonna be fucking professional. But yeah, you asked me for an Oblivion show, and then you're just gonna get me.
What do you want me to say?
Say that you love me, Joe.
I love you, Joe.
Love you, Gareth.
I love That's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Because I do love you.
Cobby's rocked up on the chat.
Well, Cobby's here.
Yeah, Cobby.
Yeah,
he's
just coming. Rotten fish from France.
Oh, Cobby, you're fucking late. You're too late to give everyone shit music.
You know what it is? That tractor doesn't go fast enough. Buy more fucking Def Jam merch so we can get a proper car.
I think Kin's got him in here to sell merch.
Get a fiber up there, man. Get a fiber up your ass.
Kin's gone to bed and he's got Cobby to come in here to sell the rest of the merch.
Hey, but I gotta say something here, though. I want to put something out here. Okay, and this is a serious thing. When it comes to UK hardcore, it's always been logically, Producer and Hellfish. They were kind of the pioneers for most of the world in that sound, and that's why they will always be fucking super important. But I have to say, don't underestimate fucking Deathmachine and Dolphin at the moment, and I mean that. There's not 2, there's not 4 fucking legends in the UK, and I mean this. That's something I want to put out there.
UK is a movement.
Yeah, because we're talking about Greg's album now, which is fucking amazeballs, but for me, I've been hearing the tunes for a while now, but I'm going to spill the beans here. Deathmachine's album.
Well, you secured it on the phone before in the middle of the show.
What?
Oh, did I? It's
yeah, we can rewind and listen to that.
So I'm just saying, it's not 2 dudes now, it's 4 dudes, 1 label. It's not true, because Cobby's got his own label, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, you know what I mean? It's like actually the most interesting stuff.
This is my take. Let's say 5 years ago, I dreamed where we would get to a point where UK hardcore was a dominant force in the hardcore industrial scene, and with that,
well, we got there now.
Yeah.
Right, Joe. I mean, serious. I mean, I'm taking the piss, but Joe and me have the same fucking taste when it comes to this shit, and we love the same artist. And let's be honest, at the moment, when it comes to being on the forefront or actually fucking changing the sound, changing the movement, fucking going 2030, almost fucking 2050 style.
Yeah.
It is the UK guys. Sorry to say.
True. Exactly. Open up a fucking new arena, and we're coming in now.
And there's that fucking Asian guy, Akira, that's also pretty fucking good.
Akira has an English passport, don't forget.
Oh, he's got so many passports, man.
Yeah, but Hong Kong.
Well, if he hasn't got a passport, he will just get married to fucking Cobby, and then he will get a free pass.
And 12 fucking bulldog children.
You're kind of already married.
Right, this is the last chance in the chat for any questions. We've got a 5 minute knockdown, and then
the only thing that I wanted to say that I think it's pretty fucking amazing for Gareth. The first guy in our scene to do international booking since Corona.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. It's a glimmer of hope.
So jealous, actually.
It's either. Wait. It's either a glimmer of a hope or a ray of stupidity. I'm waiting to see which one.
I've seen so much. Like
Still feel like
adult
Mike
add
in this
X
fucking
from
room.
Gareth that I trust that it is not stupidity, this one.
Oh,
No, actually, you know, I'm a retard. Okay, let me say one thing here. I know I'm a retard. You know, I've kind of like gotten to the point now where I accept myself. I'm 41. It's never gonna happen. Normal life, which I kind of like always hoped for. No, okay, I gave up on that shit. But I'm a retard, but also actually pretty serious. And this tour here is not a retard move. It's actually a move that I did because the people here have had a hard time, and I wanted to fucking come here and play for my Colombian family, and we fucking made it happen last minute. That's the reason I'm here. You know?
Come on, we need to take care of our physical health and the mental health. So
exactly.
Good for you.
And the mental part.
Good for them and us.
Yeah, you know, they're super excited, you know, here. Here it's a big thing. I'm the first fucking international artist to play here in 8 months, you know, and we just made it happen because the Colombia hardcore, drum and bass, whatever family is a really fucking, well, Greg's been here too, he knows. The vibe here is special, you know, and these people, I fucking love this scene to death, so that's why we made this happen.
Yeah.
Kin's calling out, don't forget Fury. Yeah, we're not going to fucking forget Fury.
No, but Fury lives in fucking Spain now.
Yeah,
so
but he would moan so hard if we forgot him anyway, man. Jesus, come on.
Hey, I love Fury as well. But yeah, you know, chose Spain.
Shout outs to all the Kins.
And he's never on social media anyway. He's only on Grindr. So he's not going to see the show anyway.
Right, I'm going to do...
shouts out to Herbert, man.
I'm going to do something real quick.
Yeah.
I'm going to redo this. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to redo this.
It's competition time. We're giving away stuff.
Gareth faking it in the back room at the prospect office from Hellfish.
So
in the comments.
This competition that we did before, this is 24 hours. I know we crashed the Prospect website before, right? This code is relevant for 24 hours. So you get 50% off everything at Prospect, other than the backpacks. Hold on, my headphones are making...
Hey, yeah, and no records.
Other than the backpacks, 50% off everything at the Prospect site. So please, give it... take it upon yourself to give something towards Gareth's cocaine and hooker fund, even if it's the last thing you ever do.
Fuck, I knew you were going to say that. It's not true.
No, in all seriousness.
The hooker part is not true.
No. There's 50% at Prospect. Use Prospect Loves Oblivion at the Prospect website. Spend all your money. Send this to your mother, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your fucking sub, your dom.
Okay,
whatever.
wait. When is
your baby mama?
This finishes.
Nice promo.
Okay, this promotion finishes at 8 p.m. tomorrow. 24 hours from the start of the show.
Thursday, 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Go
and fill your cart with half-price Prospect merch now.
Enjoy
because
it. I will buy more.
You're never going to see a deal like this ever again. 50% on the
and I have to say on the side, all this stuff that you can buy now will never be repressed anymore.
Yeah.
So this is the only
last edition.
Thanks, Gareth. I will save for my gift.
you can get it for free, guys. No problem.
It's for free.
Oh,
that's
no. You guys here in the chat, the rest is paid.
Right. Any last words? Actually, let's do news. Steph, what's your latest news before we close? What have you got? What are you doing?
Well, as I mentioned at the start of the show, the remix I did for Somniac 1 is out now on Prospects Extreme.
Banger.
Yeah, it's big. Kill everyone.
Yep. So that's the thing that's kind of latest. Coming up, then there's going to be an EP on Motormouth, which is a 2-track EP of faster tracks, and we'll see what happens next year.
Okay, awesome. Tom, what are you doing right now?
I know what's going to happen next year.
Yeah, Gareth,
2020 was
your fucking turn, bro.
No, 2020 is Dolphins year. 2021 is Deathmachine.
Mute him again. Fuck him.
Wait! Tom, go on.
Tom, what are you doing? What are you up to?
At the moment I'm talking with you motherfuckers, but no, I'm doing the TOEX show every other week at the Hong Kong Violence YouTube page.
Nice one.
I'm learning this piece of kit, the MPC studio thing. I'm trying to make beats like hip hop stuff. And yeah, I'm doing this thing with you, the Oblivion show.
Alright, cool. Gareth, what you got coming up?
Yeah, I'm going to be masturbating in a dark corner of this hotel room while crying to Greg's album.
Awesome.
It's
no, actually,
come on.
I'll serious answer, a ton of shit. But I can't say anything about it yet because we're going to launch it all soon. But 2021, we've got a massive fucking change in everything coming up. Yeah, that's all I can say.
So buy your merch now before it's sold out. Okay.
And before Prospect doesn't exist anymore.
Because they're going to be a respect. I'm going to come to you last, Greg, because we know what yours is. Oblivion stuff. We're going to have. We've got. Can you still hear me? Hello?
Fortunately, yeah.
Oh, fuck you. Right. So, first thing, new Oblivion logo. We've
true.
Redesigned this for the new year. Who's got a fucking telephone? It's a bad phone.
That's a hotel room.
Yeah.
No smoking, white boy.
Yeah, so the Oblivion logo. What's going on? So the Oblivion logo has been redesigned for this year to make it cleaner and more concise by Cam. And yeah, that's going to be the new thing going forward. So there's that.
Fuck your phone, man.
Another important Oblivion news is the next stream is with the godfather of hardcore, Lenny D.
Fucking legend.
The next Oblivion live stream is with Lenny D. An in-depth interview with Lenny D. Other than that, from Oblivion, we have the new t-shirt design. We're going to drop this tomorrow. The new Oblivion t-shirt design, ready for Christmas time. This is this is Oblivion and Machine. It's a concept take on the Oblivion skull. It's going to be t-shirts and hoodies also, so keep your eye out for that.
Sending love to George.
Yeah, respect George.
Designer.
Fucking sick design. And that's it from Oblivion at the moment, other than the release of the
Winners EP, yeah.
What the fuck is that noise?
Yeah, sorry, it's my vibrator, man.
Hey, Toa, can you show us what you can do with the mic again, like last time?
No, that's only private, man. They gotta pay for that shit.
Show us.
Well, I tried downloading
you need
Corona,
to suck that mic.
This the girl.
You can get the whole
suck
mic.
it. We saw you suck it before.
Come on, baby.
You know, this
Yes, my boy!
I can teach you guys, man. I can teach you guys. You can teach about music theory all you want, Greg.
Right. And so...
Hey, hashtag Black Mike's Matter.
Black Mike's Matter. And so, Greg...
I think the average black, flash mic is longer than this thing, It's not that much.
And so, Greg, to close, your album's out tomorrow. We're going to finish the show on the last track of the album. Any final words? They're yours. What are you saying?
I mean, it's a labour of love, and I can't thank everyone enough. Gareth and Lizette and everyone for, kind of all the inspiration, Steph and everybody, kind of like everything that's kind of happened in my life has kind of like culminated in this album. And this is where I'm at right now. It's a real labor of love. If you can, go out and buy it, support vinyl. Even if you haven't got a fucking record player, go and buy the fucking thing. You'll get a free download anyway. So why not have it? I love you all. Thanks for everything.
Yeah, and from me and the Oblivion show, this was me and my friends. This was our thing. This was us coming to your living room and giving you an escape from this bullshit. This is us being ourselves and not giving a fuck about any of your rules, okay?
I'll drink to that.
So
amen to that.
All of you people listening and watching, we fucking love you and we hope you tune in next time. And if you don't, that's okay too. Respect from everyone at Oblivion, respect from everyone at Prospect. Big ups. Big ups. Enjoy your evening. Take care and peace.
Cheers to hardcore.
I love you guys. Peace.
Love you.
Big love.
Mwah.
Love.
Peace.
Peace.
frequency.